Yo.
Good vibes, man.
Sensational
Come on.
vibes.
That's what we need. Come on, pour it up, pour it
I
up.
can't believe you lot actually have me pouring these drinks like Peggy Mitchell behind the bar.
That's an
So
iconic.
you watch me.
That's an iconic lady.
babe. That's an iconic babe still.
Height mate as well, no?
The call is coming from inside of the house.
She was slapping the earring out of bitches.
Oh.
Come on, man.
Butcher joints.
There we go. Thank
It was
you.
actually Pat Butcher that she slapped up.
Of course, the earrings. That's just
Christmas special, you know. That's what we
Make
used
sure
to
you're
wait
noting
for.
all this down for the pub quiz and that. You know, like when you're doing team bonding at work and that. These are the questions they'll ask in the pub quiz.
I've got really good general knowledge.
Have you?
Yeah.
Are you well versed in EastEnders though?
I'll be real. The last time I watched EastEnders consistently was Who Shot Phil.
Nah,
if
that's
you're listening,
too early.
Nigel
That's too early.
Farage, reform. We're doing the citizenship test right now.
Nah,
That was the last time I watched it properly.
that's too early to tap out EastEnders.
Who shot Phil?
Who shot Phil, bro?
Who was it even?
Yeah, you didn't stay in. You weren't
Lisa.
there in the trenches, man.
BM.
Oh, damn.
You tapped out early.
No, but there was some really good storylines then. What's that? Not Gerard. What's his name?
Gerard.
Barry.
Barry and Janine.
When
Barry
Janine, yeah.
When she offed him.
Loved that. There was the infamous, what did babe say? You can't tell me what to do. You're not my mother.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. And then what else she say?
You gotta add a bit of reverb on that because that echoed through Walford.
It really did.
It did.
I wasn't just a regular slag. I was a total slag.
But that would have, if you
Cat.
tapped out at, you probably seen that online, no? You didn't, I don't
Probably.
think, you weren't
Yeah.
watching the standards at that point.
Yeah,
She
at
was
that
with-
point, that's like,
That was meme content at
Yeah.
that point.
Who's the guy? The Alfie. She was with Alfie.
yeah.
Alfie meme with the
Is he
loud
still there? Is he
shirts.
No.
dead?
I don't know where Alfie, hell Alfie is. I haven't watched EastEnders in a while, but I didn't tap out as early as you.
Drag me then.
You know, do
But
what you
then,
want.
even then, like, I would try to watch the Christmas specials, but there was just too much backstory
Fair.
that I couldn't.
What the
it was
most
just too
epic
much.
one of recent years was
You're gonna say
Stacey and Max.
Yeah. Imagine you're sat there, Christmas Day, you're about to watch like a
I've seen this.
You know,
Queen's speech or something.
Nah, you're watching your wedding video back. But obviously, like the daughter planted the
camera.
and just pressed record. So obviously, them two were in the front room before the wedding.
Yeah, just one last time. Man.
Oh.
One shot for the road. No?
Doing it fucky on the side.
And Max's son Bradley is sitting there watching it.
Yeah.
Damn.
With the rest of the family.
Yeah,
You know, you
and
can't-
Max's
you can't
wife is there.
Yeah.
And then he's just like, nah, this is the wrong bit of the video. What's this? So change the channel, change the channel.
This is before AI as well, so you can't even gaslight.
You can't even
You can't even gaslight. You haven't even had a drink.
You can't even
getting
gaslight.
there.
I didn't say
It's
who
true.
on what end. Whether
It's
that
true.
was
There's
the-
no AI
the wife
involved.
or the dad.
That is
Yeah.
you. That is you. He's
VHS.
like, nah, change the channel.
Can we
Change the
cheers?
channel.
Chris is waiting for us to cheers.
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 Hello.
Cheers.
Ah.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Nah,
Yeah.
sorry, bad luck.
Thank you.
Crazy.
Thanks so much.
There we go. Let's all go.
Oh, there's
Cheers, John.
cheers.
Sorry.
Oh, okay, Peroni. Talk to me about the choice. Why beer? What's it do for you?
Someone just gave this to me about 45 seconds ago before I walked in here. So.
Like
Fair
on the
enough.
road?
That's a man that loves a freebie. Come on, man.
Oh,
A cold
okay.
beer on a Tuesday afternoon.
I don't know. Maybe what's the one that's got a bit of tequila in it?
Desperado.
Desperado.
Yes.
Desperado.
Yeah, maybe a Desperado.
Fair.
But Red Stripe is actually terrifying.
No way. I'm not even a beer guy.
Yeah. I'm Van like, but in the summer, yeah, a little side.
when
A
you with
little,
your lads, your mates.
no, just
The thing is that like when I go to the pub with the man them and they're all getting pints, I'm like, cool. I'm getting my own thing still. There's no peer pressure around here.
yeah. We're still gonna.
I'm not
drink.
getting a pint just because.
Yeah, that's scary. People need to stop pretending like Aperol Spritz is nice. I've actually had it.
Yeah,
up to here.
the PR
I've had
is
it.
crazy.
I've had it. It's enough.
You look like an Aperol Spritz.
I'm
Spritz
not.
babe, though.
That drink
Same,
is
because
disgusting.
You're wearing the colours.
In fact, right now you're dressed like an Aperol Spritz. Spritz up.
How did? What's going on here today? Whenever you drink, it's chaos.
No. I've had one sip.
One sip too
Same.
many.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I get back to my hate?
Yeah, go on.
Oh, you can, and I'll get back to mine
Horrible
after.
drink.
Why?
Horrible
Okay.
drink. It's just
Yeah, it's not
disgusting.
that nice.
It's
It
not
looks
nice
nice.
at all.
When you look at it,
Yeah.
you're like, this could be a vibe.
I will say Sunday morning, you know, like everyone posts their stuff from like the weekend, you know,
Oh.
Friday, Saturday. That's one thing I see on the stories consistently.
That
Nice.
drink is a catfish.
Clink. Yeah.
That drink is a catfish.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, how bad?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just that was it. Thank you.
You got quite an extensive palette, so we'll trust you.
Thanks.
No, I'm with her on that one.
No. But you were leading. That's why I say we trust you because you were
Oh,
leading.
okay.
It. Like, I
Have
trust
you never
this guy as
had
well,
like an Aperol Spritz before?
I don't think so. No.
Put the Henny down. Like, honestly.
No, don't do that. I don't fit that mold.
Fuck it out.
I've got all these exotic tequilas in my house. Don't do that to me.
Sorry.
I'm not
So
even
you're
had Henny
watching
in
too
ages.
much Paid in Full, man. Put it
My
down.
name ain't Rimsey, man. Don't do that
Put
to me,
it
man.
down.
Don't put
it
the
down.
Henny down.
The Henny down is insane, you know.
Nah, that's funny.
Drinks in it, so I'm trying to cut back on alcohol anyway. So
Oh yeah, trying to get ripped in that.
yeah, I'm just feeling a bit bloated recently. I was like, I need to figure this out, man.
Oh, yeah?
Puff.
Yeah.
That's
What did
crazy.
you say?
I said.
What
Puff, puff.
That's crazy. But like, are you also like changing your diet? Because I see them Deliveroo emails, nigga.
That was one time, bro.
Damn.
I see all them emails that come through.
You know what's killing me? Yeah. I don't know why.
Oh, Fols ordered some traders the other day. Oh, nice.
You said your academics are Jace. That's actually so scary.
No, impossible. Don't ever
Oh
do that
my
to me.
My man streaming with bare like takeaway in the background on
Scary.
a different tab.
No water.
Let me defend my name and clear my name. It was one time.
Okay. Like you
And
saw.
Vans is such a, you know when you want him to like interact and engage and like be like responsive straight away, like when we're in the group chat. But when he sees the email confirmation, yeah, I just know he's going to say something.
I'm just like,
Yeah,
So
stored in the memory bank.
Yeah.
you said confirmations, so it's more than once.
Yeah, one for the trainers and one for the Deliveroo.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Might have to VAR that one,
yeah.
but you know, another time.
I mean, we're here. Can we start with a public apology to our listeners?
To me, oh,
Why did you get nervous?
no, I was gonna say to me.
To you for
Do you
what?
want an intro?
I don't
first,
know.
or-
What have you done?
We'll get to the intro.
Yeah.
No episode last week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So sorry, guys.
Sorry.
Obviously, you had the episode before that with Daniel DB Captures,
And
Yes.
that's scary.
which I would
scary
like to
piece of
think
jewelry.
has replay value. So you could just listen to it again,
Yeah.
or something from the archives.
All of the episodes.
You know.
Listeners really like that one still.
No, I enjoyed myself. It was nice because, like Van said, that was the first guest we had on in ages, isn't it? So,
Yeah.
and Daniel can take a good joke. 'Cause I saw someone on the weekend there, and the first thing he said to me is blind sensation. I was like, don't, you can't groom me like
The
that.
blind bombshell
Yeah,
was
don't agree with that.
insanity.
Yeah, but shout out to Dan, man.
Yeah, shout outs to Dan. DB captures.
We had a good time.
Minus the earring.
Minus the earring.
Yeah,
Yeah.
minus.
I saw a lot of women, yeah, definitely, they co-signed your
Yeah.
thoughts on the earring and that.
Horrible
But what's
accessory.
been killing me, yeah, before we intro is, since the episode, I don't know if I've just been on high alert, I've been noticing more and more dangly earrings.
No, I've been on high alert from early.
Oh, okay.
It's horrible.
Hey, man.
But if you like it, I'll manage it.
Embrace the spirit of Peggy Mitchell, like Van said earlier, and slap the earrings off her.
Honestly, I don't need much persuading.
Oh, okay.
But you can intro our thing.
Yeah, man. Hashtag off the cuff pod.
Come on.
We are back. A good, honest conversation never hurt anyone.
Yes.
If you're listening for the first week, welcome. My name is Fols Forever.
I'm Mr. Vans.
And we are joined by the Aperol Spritz Hive. Shouts out to the Chrissy Hive.
Chrissy, hi.
Yeah, hi. Whatever.
What's killing
You
me
think-
is you were
see
trying
you?
your hardest to respond.
No.
Let it roll off the tongue.
The worst part, the what?
Tongue.
The tongue.
Tongue.
Yuck. I even said intro our thing and there was no commotion, no noise, no fanfare.
What's that?
This is why you shouldn't be nice to people.
No commotion, no fanfare.
Yeah.
Well, because you said our thing.
Yeah.
It's taking you how many weeks?
And then I arrived there and then you lot weren't there.
Wait, we're already here. We was
No.
waiting for you.
Okay,
crazy.
cool.
Yeah. We was already here.
Alright, cool.
You're sat, center stage, front and center, What
Follow.
it's a very nice
Follow.
shirt. No, listen, you look lovely, man.
Thank you.
Chrissy Hive is in the building.
Yeah, me and Vans are just here, all black, just ready for war and that.
But I'm still all black.
Now I got the pins out.
Oh,
But they can't
tarp.
see it on the camera and that.
Got the long legs out and that. You know what I mean?
See, that's advertising. No,
So get your legs out. You have to show them now.
I do not have to do anything.
Do you know what? It's true. Autonomy.
One thing I've learned about you guys over time, you're both very stubborn. You see him, got the fence, I don't have to do anything. Straight away.
You actually have the audacity to fix your lips and call someone else stubborn. How dare you?
I'm not that stubborn anymore.
What?
No. I think I've changed over the last 18 months. The only
Why
time
at 18?
we'll talk about it
What
after.
happened 19 months ago?
A lot happened.
Okay.
But, the only time I'm stubborn is probably on a Sunday when I play ball and that. That's the only time. Generally speaking, throughout the week, I actually quite like, I feel light.
Also on a Sunday when you decide to let Vans' agenda win, because this is now the second time in a row where I've called you on a Sunday. The last time you even called me back and I felt sorry for you. This time, This time, you didn't even call me back. Following, I could have been dead in a ditch. I could have.
Can I respond?
And you.
One
wouldn't
thing
have
that
known.
women hate is when a man don't pick up.
Yeah, I feel sick.
Start
I feel,
shaking.
yeah,
Oh my god,
trembling.
my iron's low.
I was actually.
They'll never
disgusted.
let it get to the voicemail, lady.
Ever.
I swear, shouldn't have told me that. In my defense,
But you're not stubborn.
you weren't the only person, because I did Miss Vans' call also on Saturday. So, you know, just so that
You aired
you don't feel alone. And I actually didn't air it, just so you don't feel alone. I didn't air yours either before you started gendering. But yeah. Anything else?
Well,
Because the agreement was for Fols to call me back at a certain time, but you didn't. So I waited a couple hours. Then I called him and he didn't pick up. So I was like, I know what he's doing.
it's one of two
So,
things.
yeah.
In my defense, I left late, and by the time I remembered to call Vans, I was already on the motorway. I was like, I can't risk this and call as I'm driving. I need to focus. I'm there like this.
I'm good. You straining to see above the steering wheel.
No,
That's
no,
crazy.
just ensuring that.
That
I'm
is
driving
actually
safely.
crazy.
No, okay, but the way he was demonstrating, was he not doing that?
In another life, I'd crash into you.
But you're in this life, so we're gonna do.
I'd see you on the road.
Here we are.
Just a minor car accident, just minor. 8 miles an hour, just like hit you in the shoulder and that.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
this happens when we don't see each other for a week.
Yeah.
A lot of chaos.
It's the. So yeah, whenever I offer you a drink,
Yeah.
I don't actually expect you to take it
What?
What?
because he rarely drinks. That we're on the pod. It's not very often that he does.
Oh, okay.
So I'll be like, "Do you want some?" He'll say no.
Good save.
Oh, okay.
What?
But
Nah,
you're moving
'cause
like
we
them
were
man
both-
that offer
'cause we were
babes and
both
that, and then
confused.
they don't really want the babe to say yes.
Oh,
And now the
no.
babe- she's ordering
No. Oh my god.
shrimp, steak, best stuff to go in that. That's what you're moving.
That's so scary.
Inside,
No.
you actually
No.
a true. You're
Or
like
when you see
you're
a babe
RNA
with her
heart.
friends and you're like, oh, does your friends want
Yeah,
a drink?
what-
You're hoping.
No.
So they say no.
This how they go. What are you lot drinking? Inside, they're hoping to say, nah, we're cool. Trying to do shy girl and that. Nah, oh yeah.
And like 4 tequilas, 2 GNTs.
Yeah, my girl's just coming from the toilet as well. Can you get her a Henny as well?
Crazy. Of course he said Henny.
I was, just showing that I was paying attention earlier, innit? You know. But shout out to those guys that pump fake and that don't do that.
Yeah, because like, feel shame.
Shame will save you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you'll be looking at your statement the next day like,
Yeah.
I'm
Why
glad
would
I
I
got
do this?
that past that stage in my life. I don't really have that. There was a little period I'm at. I'm just having a good time. And if I'm having a good time, we're having a good time, innit?
yeah,
But there were a few occasions.
Statement clean the next day, yeah. Cheese.
Yeah, now
healthy
it's not-
in that.
Yeah,
Come
now
on.
we don't get too crazy. But back then, and it wasn't even because I had it to like just blow. It's just more I'm having a good time
So
or
I
too
haven't
much
paid
of a
this
good time.
council tax, but
And I'm like, do you know what it is? There's nothing worse than looking at what you spent the night before and not really feeling like that night warranted that level of spending. Because there's
Yeah.
times where it warrants it. Someone's
Yeah.
birthday, big occasion.
Yeah. And
Or
you
just-
had like so much fun.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, all right, cool. Justified.
Yeah. There was one DLT where Vans left early. Me, Chrissy, who was with us?
Nens.
Nens, Yinks. That night we had a wonderful time. I was so plastered.
Well, I gave me his
had
card.
The best time.
I had to have my life.
I knew once I left Fols early, he would have crashed out.
He was.
He left me to my devices and I was with Chrissy. And that period, we were just getting cool. So she was just, whatever I was on, she was on.
Yeah.
So you want to
Hey,
drink?
hey,
Yeah,
hey.
let's go.
What?
We hadn't been around each other that much.
Okay, so what do you mean whatever you were on, I was on?
Let's roll. You want to drink? Let's drink.
Yeah, like
Oh, okay. I don't know.
And Vans is gone now, so you're got to hold me down in the spot, innit?
And the thing is that like I had Foles waiting for me to get there.
So I was already vexed.
So then when I did get there,
And then
I
you
was
left
only there
early.
for like what, an hour?
I don't think it was an hour.
Yeah.
Nobody will
Fantastic
believe
night.
us if we told you, but
Yeah.
we had a wonderful time.
We really did. We really did.
We enjoyed.
Yeah.
But shouts out to people out there that are bargain hunting.
Okay, yeah.
'Cause
Woo.
we're talking about shame and stuff. Some people don't have any shame.
It's true.
Because right now, allegedly, there's some like deals running, innit?
Okay.
You know, we was joking about cost of living crisis before we start recording. And obviously, I'm someone that appreciates people being frugal. So if something's £1, you can get it for 10p. I ain't mad at you, innit?
Okay,
But I've
yes.
seen some people taking it a little bit far.
Theft.
You said it.
Theft. Honestly, on Sunday, I was in M&S and I watched a guy clear a shelf of steaks. Just the whole thing into a little bag. That's how cheeky it was. Just the whole thing.
Cross-branding.
And then just walked out the store. I said, do you know what? I actually hear it. I
I was
hear it.
outside my boy's house the other day, and like Donnie just walked past, and he was like, "Yo, do you lot want to buy some duck?"
What?
If you don't ask, you don't get in it. I know you lot said no, but
Yeah, it's duck from like M&S.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought like a duck.
what, a live duck on the block?
Hey, stranger things have happened.
And I was like, "No, not from you."
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's crazy.
Did you just say okay and then walk off?
Yeah, he was like it runs. It goes off in like what 5 days or something. He said something.
He
mad
just
like that.
licked it from.
Yeah,
from
he had
the
just
shop,
licked
yeah.
it. So he had a Ghana must go full of duck.
He's lucky he didn't buck auntie on a side road. She
But
would
I
have
mean-
cleaned him out.
If you're gonna do that, try and like maximize your profit. Why would you just go for all duck, or was it like a variety of meats? I suppose you
don't
also
know.
didn't look
I
in the
don't-
bag. Yeah, fair
I
enough.
didn't look in the bag.
You're trying to get Vans to get into the mind of a criminal.
Yeah.
No, I'm just
I
trying to
didn't
understand.
look in
you
the
know?
bag. He was
Yeah.
just, that's all he was selling.
Maybe he
'Cause when
just went
were
in and like whatever was available, he just grabbed that straight away.
Yeah, because when we said nah, if he had something else, he would have said,
That'd have been
"What
the
about
best.
some
Okay,
chicken?
yes,
Yeah.
fair enough.
What about some chicken?
What's some lamb chops? You know, something
yeah,
else.
Oh my
what's some
gosh.
salmon? But yeah, he probably just was in that duck section and just cleaned it out and got out of there.
It's not
Opportunist.
just those guys. It's the everyday working man is insane with the voucher, the code, trying to. People have been scanning, man.
What code?
That's how I know you're a law-abiding citizen. There's the streets are saying there's a pattern right now. If you're in certain establishments, you can, have £150 bill and it might be a £5.
E?
Yeah, E indeed.
Where they do that?
Rob this England
Rob it.
is what some people say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice clean up. I
Not
hear
me
it.
though.
Not you.
Yeah. Law-abiding citizens, you said. Yeah.
Because imagine if Chrissy was on Shade Bar and that.
Stealing duck. No, rate me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's very crazy. Duck. Oh my god, my lash. Yeah, not duck. You have to.
But duck is lit though, so
It's
I
so
get
good.
it.
I hear it because listen, people like a freebie, like a bargain. Also, it's a cost of living crisis, as you said many times
It's
in the pod.
too much. It's too much.
People are hungry.
That or two.
People are hungry, bro.
Yeah.
Like the homeless dons ain't even, dashing away the sandwich. They're eating that.
Everybody. Nobody's managing in this England.
Before they were like, nah, I asked for £1, not a sandwich. Before they used to have audacity. Now they're thinking anything that they can get.
Depends what mood I'm in. For the most part, I hear it, man. If I ask for something, that's what I want. And you're dictating what you want to give, man. I know on the other end, the person giving is like, I'm giving, you need, and I'm just giving, so just kind of firmly. But if where I used to work in Shoreditch back in the day, and right by the Pret, there used to be a homeless guy used to be sat outside the shop, innit? And now, naturally, everyone that's walking in there, the people that are going to like acknowledge him will be like, oh, do you want me to get something? He's like, I
Yeah.
don't want anything from here. There's a shop across the road.
And that's what you want.
But I hear it though. That's
so
what
like
I
a
want.
tin.
Yeah. Obviously, he sat outside the Prep, but he's probably thinking logically footfall.
Okay, yes.
A lot of people come
Fair.
in there daily, so let me sit in and like either right at the door, or just beside it, where you're gonna see me. But what I want is from the sandwich shop across the road. So if you ask me what I want, you ask me, innit? So,
I remember I bought a homeless man, or someone who appeared to be homeless, a tuna sandwich, and he actually looked at me sideways and said, no, thank you.
Yeah, tuna's crazy.
What?
because he saw you and said, "Yeah, you're a salmon calamari, babe."
Can you- okay.
Like, come on, like,
All right.
level me up, man.
Cool, cool,
Sandwiches,
cool, cool.
you're getting me a tuna one.
Because I didn't know what he was going to eat, but I was in there. Do you know what?
No, land, man. Can't fight
It's
back,
fine.
man.
Nah, I'm staying into here.
Is there where?
I'm staying into here.
Oh, you're just in the air, just floating about.
Yeah.
Wow. Shouts out to you, man.
Shout out me.
you know what? It was a good deed anyway.
Yeah, we applaud the attempt, innit?
Thanks, Fols.
I think my point still stands. So if Donny asks for something,
Yeah,
let
well,
him get in it.
What are you saying? You going across the road?
If you catch me on a good day, yeah, I would. I would.
What about on a bad day?
Better hold this blueberry muffin.
you're so
Because
ridiculous.
wherever I go for myself, that's
So ridiculous.
I'm with Chrissy. That's what I got, bro.
Yeah.
I've had it before where like I may have missed him and or whoever it is gone in and I've come out with something. As much as I bought this thing for myself, I might not want to go back and take it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there's limitations when you're doing a good deed.
Okay,
Right? Obviously,
Expound.
like people do it off convenience as well, like
Yeah.
mixed with feeling bad, right? So like if the shop is right next door to where you're asking me for something, then yeah. But if you're telling me to cross the road, it changes.
It does.
I'm not doing all it does because it's on my way. It's, you know, it's towards my direction anyways. So like, let me just run into the shop real quick. But if you're asking me to cross the road, sorry, I can't do that.
Human beings are full of shit, man.
We are. That we are.
Hey, I'm just, you know.
Some more than
Also,
others.
rushing to work, coming, you know, you've got somewhere you're going to.
It depends
and
on the circumstance.
Yeah.
Like you said, on a good day.
Yeah, no, on a good day for sure. I'm
No,
not going to pretend
skip
that like
across the road.
I've been on a train and the person, you know, the person might be selling a magazine. What's the magazine of the
Time
paper?
Out?
The big issue.
Big issue,
Big
yeah,
Issue.
sorry, big issue. I don't always put my head up.
Oh, Donnie's still selling the big issue.
I'm telling you an example. Like,
Right.
I might just keep my head down. You lower your gaze, man. You got to lower your gaze.
Your gaze.
It's not nice, but it's just it's the facts. And there's nothing worse than like you lock eyes with someone sitting across from you, and you're both on the same thing because you don't really want to look at this person. It's, you know, it's what you're doing isn't nice, but either I ain't got cash on me or I just ain't got it right now, innit? But you need it way more than I do, innit?
I appreciate the Donnies that, like, when you say you don't have any change and they say God bless you, I appreciate you.
Know what? See the God bless you, yeah?
What he's saying
It's
is
passive aggressive. It's passive aggressive because
Hasn't come bless you again.
God won't bless you.
Oh.
Because I need this right now.
muttering under his breath that we can't
It's not
hear.
even like the God bless you is more like, bro, God is seeing you right
Oh,
now.
God has your number.
Because in this sense, I could be Jesus. You could have helped me.
That's what they say. You
Yeah.
never know.
So
Fair enough.
I get it though. The God bless you is nice, but it's like I just feel even more bad. So why you bring God into this, man?
Might wanna-
Hey, you don't have the change on you, bro. At least they leave it at that. Unlike these little anti-knife campaigners
They
that just follow you to the cash
are
point.
relentless.
I respect it, man. I respect the hustle. You're not going to get anything out of me.
First
I'm
of all,
just speaking from a place of PTSD because I think I gave them money before.
I
they
did.
took you to the cash
They
point.
took me to the cash
Or
point.
they frog marched you.
Bro, I hopped out of Oxford Circus Station and there they were. They ambushed me, bro. They were the ops that they're campaigning against.
Okay.
They just like, don't call me sis. How dare you?
Well, don't do that though. Young black boys, you see,
Do you know what?
drive a queen.
They hit me with the younger brother angle.
Come on, bro. I could be your little brother.
He's like, you got little brothers? And I was like, yeah.
You answered
they got you
honestly.
saying
I
yes.
was like,
They
oh,
got
you
you saying
got me.
yes.
But do you know when, like, it took me by surprise? So obviously, natural reaction, I do have younger brothers.
Yeah.
So I said it, and then as soon as I said it, I was like, fuck, they got me.
Come on, man.
They're going down this angle. Violins were out.
They've been out there all day objection handling, and
And
you
I
want
was
them
like,
to.
I was like, sorry, no change. There's a cash point right there. And I was like,
Objection handling.
You got
No change.
Got to respect it.
They've heard that one before, bro. Come on, man. Come with something fresh.
yeah. And then they got me.
How much you give them?
I was trying to draw out a fiver, but
What cash point gives fivers?
Some of them do.
Okay.
most in your ends.
Damn.
I don't be withdrawing cash in my area.
Damn. Damn,
You think I take
son.
out cash in my area? You crazy?
Oh my gosh.
Everything's tight.
Y'all are crazy.
So obviously I'm in like central, innit? Like they ain't no, like unless I walk into the bank.
Damn.
But yeah, I got hit with the tenner and that tenner just
Good.
went.
That's your good deed, man.
Yes, there's a
Nah, man.
no,
No, man.
no.
Don't pod like
Nope.
this.
But I'm like, it can't only be me that, like, you know, that's been ambushed by these dons.
Of course
No.
not. Of course
Like
not.
they should have the money now. Go away.
But gotta
But if
keep
you hit
on
your
stacking.
target like early, you're gonna stop.
Stretch target.
Go away, bruv.
I mean, let's say
Gotta
people that do
keep
the
on
GoFundMe and like they exceed the target and just keep the GoFundMe open.
Now they're in the city right by people's workplace.
Outside M&S.
Leave.
No, bro,
Lunchtime.
you have to go peak locations. We know the average salary in this area, so you lot have got it. What do you think this is?
I want to see you lot when I'm on my lunch.
Honestly, please. Like, I've just managed to free myself from the shackles of my desk. Ease me up. I don't want to talk to anyone.
I hear it, man.
Please. What's on the menu today, Fola?
There's a lot of stuff to discuss, man. She's so annoying, bro.
Why?
Because you hit the first stupid podcast.
Oh.
What's in the menu, fella?
So, first of all, it's don't pod like that. Now she hit me with the podcast voice. Wagwan, what do you want, bro?
Wrap this conversation up.
No,
man.
but I'm trying to keep the conversation going and
I'm
flex. Do you know
alive,
what,
man.
yeah?
Sounds like we don't know her, you know.
Cool.
We know you.
Yeah,
Say
you
what
lot's
know
pod.
me.
It's clear.
Yeah,
you lot's pod.
you lot's pod.
Yeah.
Hold on, can that not be funny?
Laugh then.
I
Oh,
was.
you're doing the hater thing where men can't be funny. That's
No,
hate.
laugh more.
That's hate. That's hate.
Enjoy yourselves.
Laugh more.
Keep it going.
Keep it going.
Oh my days. I don't know where to begin because obviously we missed last week, so there's a lot on the agenda. We can deal with some of the serious topics. So, bless you.
Bless you.
Just Oil was a mood for a little while. You're even dressed like a Just Oil.
Do you have a Hoya?
Do you have a Hoyle?
Are you okay?
You are dressed like a Just Oil protester. Right now, we can slap you on the side of a building. Yeah. Just pin you there.
No need for the high vis.
Yeah.
Are you alright?
You are the high vis. Big visibility.
I'm screaming.
You're not alright. You're actually not okay.
Yeah. On a more serious note, so a few protesters, they've now got long prison sentences. And now we're talking about like, catching you a good day in reference to like giving money to homeless. I'm down with, Babylon must fall. But if I was on the way to the airport and my plane was leaving at 2 and I'm trying to make it to DLT Malta, yeah, and they were protesting, would my tune change a little bit? It probably would, innit?
Yeah.
So I think there's been a bit of a divide about how we feel about these things because of them maybe not necessarily affecting you directly. Understanding the importance of tackling the issues of climate change, but we saw the Range Rover mum. There's been some like high profile things around this, innit?
I hate you niggas.
Yeah. Cheeks, innit? Niggas get excited, innit? So
all of a sudden, like her out of everyone else just appeared on like
bare
all
followers
these,
in that.
Yeah, blogs.
I see certain man following.
bookmarks.
Doing club appearances.
Club
Like,
appearances. Wow. Okay.
Very crazy.
But I think they were planning. I can't remember where the protest was, but they're planning something very, very high profile. Like it basically would have topped like whatever they've done so far.
Okay.
And I think a journalist infiltrated and did the scoop, and then those people a few of them are now in jail. Or they got sentenced to like 5 years.
Yeah, I see that.
Now I don't know. I don't know how long they've got to appeal. It wouldn't shock me if some of them maybe don't serve the full length of time.
Yeah.
But I think obviously since we've had a period of BLM over here in the US, other places in the world as well, like that period where we were kind of a bit more still because of COVID, and people probably a bit more socially and politically aware and active. I think there's been a move from a lot of governments to kind of stamp out potential uprisings from
absolutely.
the voting public, innit? And this kind of feels like like a little slap on the wrist. Like, mind yourself, because you don't want to get what them man got.
Yeah.
But what if them dons like radicalize all the other inmates on this climate change?
I mean,
If I'm on the wing, you think I'm worried about climate change? Hey, where's
gosh.
the prison officer, man? I'm trying to,
Come on, man.
that's why that man said you don't need books.
Yeah. You think that's
Crazy.
gonna help?
To your point, the lesser of two evils, you probably have less impact in jail than you do on the streets, in my opinion, for a topic like that.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know,
100%.
like when you come out your cell, yeah, in terms of the agenda for the day, I don't know how high
Climate
climate
change.
change is on the prison agenda.
Let the man forget about the ops and focus on climate change.
You got ops, you got prayer, you got gym.
Climate change down here.
Yeah, climate change is quite far down.
Oh my
I got
God.
a phone Cavani, there's a lot of things going on.
Shout out Cavani.
Yeah, and
Make sure the Range Rover mum's looking after Cavani, yeah?
Damn.
come on, man.
You're thirsty saying it.
What?
You're so annoying, yeah. You don't really have a rebuttal for that. What'd you say to that?
Guzzling that thing.
As a man that likes to banter back and forth, what'd you say to that?
You can't even bass boast.
Like,
I'm snookered, bro.
Crazy.
more. There's more.
I can't even say yes or no. If I say
Stand up,
no,
bro.
if I say no, I'm hating. If I say yes,
Hey, yo.
can I have some more, please?
Of course you can. Of course you can. Absolutely.
Shout
This is what
out
the
to
sun
you, man.
does.
I will say, hanging around me and Vans is like, leveled you up banter wise and that, and like your sharpness and that.
Do you know what? I'll shoot Chrissy some bell.
Don't save her, bro.
Nah, I have to.
Go on.
I've known her for a long time, so I know how witty she is.
Bro, I was just hating, bro. Don't save her. I was just hating.
I got to step in.
Thank you.
Shout
Your
out
agenda
to you,
will
man.
not work here.
I don't really have much agendas left, man.
What?
Remember Ian Bill? I've got nothing left.
I've got nothing left.
Yeah.
He had a fish and chip shop that burnt down.
Okay.
Wow.
Shout out to you for East.
Wow.
I don't
General
know
knowledge.
for sure. I'm just saying. Yeah.
Oh no, I feel back.
Ian Bill is probably like EastEnders, like longest serving member.
Mm.
Like he was there from a child.
Was he?
Can I have a look? Are you trying to? Can I have a look?
Like he was there in the first episode
Thank you.
Good.
of
These
EastEnders.
cups have been on the Zempi.
What?
Well, they're looking a bit smaller.
Yeah,
than
why is
usual.
the cup so narrow?
Oh,
Like, yeah, it was Zempi
Portion
cup.
control, innit?
I love
portion
that.
control. Yeah,
Yeah.
We got a problem.
But yeah, to my point, for the Just Oil protesters, I do feel like it's something we should pay more attention to, or just pay enough attention to, because it could be a marker of what's to come.
Yeah.
Because I'm even so obviously right now Kamala Harris is taking over from Joe Biden, whatever. She's the nominee for the Democratic Party.
Yeah.
But leading up to that point,
Biden tapped out.
Biden tapped out. Allegedly, he's not even here with us, but that's a conspiracy theory that I definitely, want to run with. Donald Trump, from what I saw, had been planning, if he comes into office, to put through this motion where, in short, I'm paraphrasing, that police officers won't be liable or held to account for certain behaviours. Because like now, if you see anyone on the street now and police pull someone over, a lot of people are quick to pull out their phones, because that was kind of like the leveler of like, okay, cool, we got you on recordings after all the major incidents we've seen. So it maybe put some police officers on edge where they behave themselves a little bit.
Yeah.
Some don't care. Some turn off their body cams. Some don't give a shit their cameras there, innit? But that was maybe at least a glimmer of hope to make some people, just double check and maybe I shouldn't do this because the camera's out. If that motion goes through, that's going to affect more of the common man, innit? Because the police are there, even though in theory they're there to protect and serve the public, they end up, in my opinion, in many nations, just protecting the interests of the powers that be.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're just an extension of them, keeping the everyday man kind of under their boot a little bit, innit? So that's why I think those things are all tied together. I don't, especially in America and the UK and our relationship, I think a lot of our policies kind of, like after we started with Trump coming to power, obviously Brexit happened over here as well. You start seeing like when there's far right stuff happening there, and that kind of gets a bit more energy. I feel like anyway over here, it starts getting a bit more energy as well. I could be reaching, I feel like that trend is a real thing a little bit. So that's why when I see that those people got sentenced, I'm like, okay, cool. Unless there's some stuff I'm missing and did something brazy, but from what I've seen, it was just that them planning to protest. And even protesting as a response to feeling upset about things is shit, because you have to plan things, you have to ask permission. In terms of like, where's is it Parliament Square where they protest? Where
where they
like
have
for last
things.
there's always been like a consistent protest. Wherever the issue is, there's been protests there for ages. You have to get permission for those things. In my opinion, protests that have real effect are the ones that you don't get permission for.
Yeah.
But you do both, obviously. But if this is happening now, it probably will make people second guess. And now that we've probably got to more of like a normal way of living, because like people are being pushed back more into the office. People ain't wearing masks like they were. Like COVID feels like it was ages ago. You get
Oh, that
reminded
shit's
every now-
coming back.
It's coming back, but you get
It's
reminded.
coming back.
But it feels like a little while ago.
Yeah.
No, don't get gas, guys. We're back to normal. We're back outside, not in the way you guys think. We're back outside. Life is back to normal in inverted commas, but we're putting things in place to make sure if anything happens again, we're prepared. Oh, even over here with the how they use anti-terror laws. Like, I don't fuck with Tom Robinson, but he's been arrested on anti-terror laws, and I just find that there is an irony about that, especially like how he feels about the Muslim community and things that happen in Luton, and that he's been arrested on anti-terror laws. I think
The jokes aren't themselves.
if we were watching Mock the Week,
That
that's a good soundbite.
didn't
I've been seeing a lot of people screaming "Free Tommy Robinson."
some of the videos that I've seen from that are absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
Have you seen? No, who was it that introduced a bill? Was it Suella? The like an anti-protesting type law.
Yeah, that's
in
the
UK.
same thing I'm talking about. Yeah, she did that as well.
And people feel like if they are protesting, like let's say for example, let's say the Black Lives Matter protest was the start of it. I know it wasn't, but anyone, if you're not black, or not even if you're not black, if that's not a cause that's important to you, you might look at that and think, fantastic, this has got nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
But then now, people like just fail to realise how much these things can affect them when it's not currently affecting them.
Yeah, when you're going to go and protect the cenotaph and you want to do trap mash,
Follow.
And they're holding you back. No, it's to your point, because those people probably wouldn't side with the people protesting about BLM. But they too want to go and make their feelings known when they feel something is important to them. Like, okay, we want to protect the cenotaph, we want to protect Churchill's statue, etc. Whatever's happening. Was it Bristol when they threw the statues in the water? They felt like they had a cause to get behind, and they came out in numbers. And some of them ended up fighting each other, fighting the police. Like some of them didn't even make it to the cenotaph, you know. And
that black hero that like has that iconic picture of carrying that Donny over his shoulder.
Go him.
Yeah, man, I feel for man. I understand why he did it, but the image looks brazy.
Yeah, very.
Yeah, so, hey, man, just be aware of what's happening socially and politically.
Shine
I think
your
is the message.
Yeah, no, 100%, man.
Trying to podcast, and have serious discussions whilst you're drinking, crazy.
Oh my gosh, stand up.
Kind of crazy, but obviously, like, you know, we can have them.
Yeah,
we can have them.
Slip a bit of comedy in there, innit?
You good?
Sprinkle a little.
No, man, I'm just saying, like, because when we're talking serious, I don't know about you guys. I'm always definitely trying to make sure I enunciate.
But
oh, you're trying.
But you know what the funny thing is that, like, I don't know if, like, I haven't had a conversation with Fols where it's like on the phone where it's like, oh, like, you know, what are your political beliefs?
I don't.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if it comes up, it comes up, but it's just,
or it's not pre-planned.
So I don't know, like, what he actually believes in.
What, you've been sitting with me for this long, you don't know what I believe in?
No, like, in terms of, like, he could have a certain stance on something that I just didn't know about. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, shit,
Secret
okay.
Tory.
You're not fair.
Secret Tory.
That's crazy, because you're definitely down with reform. You don't know till you know type of thing.
Yeah.
If you ask the right questions,
yeah.
That is fair, because people can present a certain way, especially when the mic's in front of you and you're trying to enunciate.
Oh. Okay. Okay,
someone's gonna be like, nah, you man need to have broader conversations, and I'm like,
I think we do. I think we do. There's a time and a place for everything, isn't it?
Yeah, but you got to find the funnies, as my mate says.
Because I get that thing all the time when I've not seen someone in a while. You know, like you go to like a mutual friend's having a function.
Mutual
friend. Music.
And someone says, shout me. And you actually shout them.
That, and also like, they're giving you a compliment, but it can come across backhanded where like, oh, you're on a few podcasts I enjoy listening to.
I get that all the time.
Because you might have your moments now, but you don't like chat shit.
Oh my God.
And then they start like naming other, and I'm like, oh, yeah.
But in my head, I'm thinking, them niggas getting money.
Okay, he's had enough.
I get it. I think it's coming from a good place, isn't it?
Yeah.
So sometimes how it
100%.
lands, I find it funny more than anything. Sometimes I don't even take offense. It's just funny how it lands. But
like, sometimes I'm like, yeah, but when was the last time you listened?
Joe's over there doing the Matrix.
Yeah, I hear you. Sometimes I do feel like I want to,
because that's such a like 2018
show me how much
take.
you love me and that. Like, yeah. What's your favorite episode?
That's like a 2019 take.
Yeah, man, I think we've got a decent balance. But when you fly close to the sun, you got to be careful, innit?
Yeah.
Because if anything, this is my usual line. If you catch us on the right week,
well,
fantastic. If you catch us on the wrong week, if you don't know us or you've not been here for a minute and you like a certain thing, maybe your thing is just comic relief, and we're talking about protesting that for half an hour, you're thinking, nigga, where's the jokes?
Yeah.
And then on the other end, we might just be chatting shit because you're with your friends, you're just shooting and shit. There is a space for that. It's like,
yeah,
you're just having a laugh with your friends, isn't it?
It's true.
And you know, like, listeners can resonate.
Yeah, I'd like to think so anyway.
Yeah,
I hope
like,
so.
You know, they'd want to get involved in the conversation. Like, they're chatting to themselves, they're busting up, but like to what we're saying.
Key.
You know,
like they want to see Chrissy's shirt. They want to know why we feel like she's dressed like an Aperol Spritz.
Subscribe to the YouTube.
Yeah. There we go. Chrissy, this is some advertising, man.
Show
them the shirt.
Go the hell out.
No?
Yeah.
Where's the shirt from?
I think it's from Zara.
Come on.
What's that number?
Trusty Zara, man.
Yeah.
I've been to Zara far too much this past week.
He's gonna share his pain. Go on. Tell us.
No pain.
Tell
there's no pain.
Them what you told me on the phone. Tell
Solitary
them.
tear.
Tell what you told me.
Let the people
Tell
hear.
them.
I was talking to Fols about, like, you know, I was out with my daughter, you know, shopping and whatnot, and you know, I was like, oh, you know, let's go into Primark. She was like, nah, I want to go to Zara. I was like, no, but like, surely
trying to convince her.
I said, surely.
She said, surely.
Surely there's something in Primark.
There must be something
She was like,
like
nah,
it there.
Zara. I was like, rah, boy, your chest is high.
I hear it.
Come on, man.
Fair enough.
Daddy fund, man.
Cool.
Fair enough. It doesn't help, like, you know, when her mum's like ad-libbing in the back. Yeah, spend your dad's money. It's a rich parent.
She says that.
Yeah.
Damn, man. And the worst thing about it, because of ego, yeah, you can't even really, like I said earlier, what rebuttal did you have that? I'm the poor parent. No, you're not, bro.
Yeah, you can't
I'm the rich parent. I'm the fun parent. I'm the parent.
They'll just look at you like
how do you respond to that?
Yeah, fair
That's how they
enough.
snooker you, man. Women, see, you lot superpower are just like playing around men's ego. You lot have got that down to like a fine science.
Now I'm like starting to relate to, you know, how my parents were when they bought me like new shoes.
Right.
And they're like,
don't play football in these.
you can't wear this on a regular day. And you're like,
to go shop. You're like,
why?
what, clothes
I
up
want
for
to stun
wearing.
everyone on the block.
because
Like-
you like to kick everything that you see. Whether it's a ball, a rock, a leaf.
Man's kicking rocks, you know.
Yeah, bro. Like, obviously, like, especially like when I was going to school, you know, like if you're going to school with your friends as well, like, and you know, we play
Look how Chrissy
football.
looking at you.
You're kicking like
I'm
you see-
being serious. I know what you mean.
Do you know what I'm saying? You're kicking anything.
You see an empty bottle on the floor, you kick it. Panda pop, you kick
see,
it.
Yeah, you see a bottle on the floor, you're kicking it. Like, you know, you're doing 1-2s with your brethren. Like, that's what the man them did.
He's not wrong still. And I can understand my parents. That's the thing. Now, as you get older, you have a certain experience. you understand why your mum
come
is a certain
home and
way.
your shoes are like, but I got this yesterday.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that this applied to little girls as well.
Sorry to you.
What's their thing?
Bro, I bought this girl, you know, some new Dunks
Okay.
over the weekend. She wore it. The next day, I'm looking at them and I'm like, what?
You actually be in the mosh pit.
Bruv.
Moshing, you know.
I'm like,
Oh my
what is
gosh.
going on? I'm so sorry. No.
Like, but how mashed up could they be in the space of 24 hours?
Like, she's been in the mosh pit.
Oh,
Rough,
oh,
man.
sorry.
Rich parent, though, innit, man? Come on, man.
Ew.
You don't buy one, you buy 2 pairs.
Tech fund.
Nah,
2
sorry.
times.
Oh, you can't really afford it if you can't buy it 3 times.
Oh, my God. I
Okay.
told you, man. That's how they get with our ego and that.
I'll take my one and manage.
Oh, my day. Shout out to you, lot, though. Some
Yeah.
holidays, I know you
Some
lot are
holidays,
feeling
yeah.
it.
Yeah. But there's a lot of like, you know, kids eat free sort
Okay.
of deals.
Oh, you doing up?
know
You doing
what
up high
I'm
red?
saying? Bro, I'm
You're finding all the deals.
all the deals.
Okay.
That's how you survive, bro.
Yeah.
6 weeks is a long time.
No, it is. I do.
It's such
Pain.
a long time. They
Oh,
just
I'm not going to sit
like-
here and cap that I have her the whole 6 weeks.
No.
So you
but
thought we was gonna let you show off and lie?
no.
1 week on, 1 week off.
What I
Oh,
mean,
such a great dad. The whole 6 weeks.
he said, when you're younger, it feels like a long time. Yes, because
Yeah.
it is a long time for you, but you don't ever think about it from your parents' perspective, where they have 6 weeks of having to keep you entertained.
Yeah.
They're not used to having you that often. You go to
Oh.
school.
Listen, back in the day, we grew up differently, bro.
Eh?
Bro.
What?
Bro.
I am Bruce.
Bro.
Bruce. Brewski.
We grew up differently.
We did.
Yeah. It's like, do not answer the door. Do not answer the phone.
Do not answer.
Yeah.
And we would call our parents.
But also, I
Like,
feel like,
halfway through their day, like,
To
oh,
ask
can I
for
speak
chalk
to-
ice.
Mum, can I have something?
I just
from
want to
another
know.
day?
Yeah.
Did you say to take something out the...
They look at you like,
There was
if you
that.
don't
I
get
also
the
feel
hell-
like there were more of us in the house as well.
Yeah.
So it's like, once you have the, I think some of our parents had their children strategically in regards to like age gaps. So you can look after this one. You can, so
Community.
you will stay together.
Oh, no. Back then, like, you know, there was a lot more, like, you know, there was a lot more people with, like, you
Two
know,
and
three or
yeah,
four
yeah,
siblings.
yeah.
Like, nowadays, it's like, oh, yeah, 1 or 2.
But there was also way more community. So
I was literally going to say that. Yeah.
you'd go to like one auntie's house for a week.
Yeah. Or even just a couple
spend-
days, whatever. yeah.
Just time, but people, it felt like everyone's parents had some type of time off.
Yeah, everyone had to
in
pull
that
their
time.
weight a little
yeah,
bit,
Yeah,
yeah.
like you host some kids for a while, and then you do like the big outings. You know, there was always one auntie with the cool love chicken. Love that in
Yeah.
Fort Park. I actually just wanted like a Big Mac, but okay, I'll take this jollof.
Jollof again?
But I feel like we just don't really have that.
Yeah,
these
it's a
days.
shame. That's literally what was on my mind. It's like the community thing. Also, the supplementary education or the, like, you know, the club, the school clubs when you go there. And it's just literally Go there and let your E numbers fly off the wall.
Goodness.
Run, if you like, bang your head. If you like, fall down.
You even
But
sleep well.
I just know that you're safe during the hours whilst I'm at work and I
Yeah.
come pick you up. So that's all it is for parents. I do get why.
I just think as like society, like, you know, do you guys know your neighbors?
No.
Not enough, no. And even the neighbors I do know is only purely because we have this this unspoken understanding of I take your packages, you take mine, and our interactions are when I'm coming to yours to get my package and when you're coming to mine to get mine that I missed.
Back in the day, like, you would knock on your neighbor's door
Yeah.
like, for some
You
sugar.
play out.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, that was the thing.
To play out,
But
obviously, if you're a
you
kid,
grew up in the
Follow.
suburbs.
Follow.
yeah, to play.
Follow.
Yeah.
Pantry.
they've got their thing patterned already. Like, they never run.
If you're
out.
asking for sugar next door, they're thinking in the local. What's going on? Number 52.
Oh my god!
Are they
no,
bankrupt?
Are they
they going
bankrupt?
through
You
it?
know, you're so silly. You lot are so annoying. But you play out, yeah. You just like do more stuff with your neighbours. But
You do,
now,
yeah. Safety concerns as well, isn't it?
yeah, people are weird.
You're not just letting your child just be downstairs in the park on the block, and you're inside. Because remember back in the day, we'd be actively playing outside for hours. Mums are just inside listening to Benny Hinn.
Oh my gosh!
Whilst
I
you're
used to love that.
Whilst you're outside playing for hours.
My mum used to come and get me after a while, though.
You know, they'll eventually come and get you. Also, all you're
Niggas
running
knew
in and out of the house, and they're on you about coming in and out of
Running
the house.
in and out. Mm-mm.
No, you get once or twice. You use the toilet, but by the second one, it's like you're either in or you're out.
Use the toilet one time. You've got that one time. If you come back inside again, you're inside.
There were certain mums in the end, yeah, that were like certified that would just pop up like the Avengers. When they're looking for you, like, they'll find you. They know where you are.
Yeah,
And people knew their mums. My mum was one of them.
that's good.
Like,
Said you want to do
You was
what?
killing yourself.
The
For the
running
people
around?
listening at home,
They're like,
Vans
what's-
is giving you the auntie look like.
the thing is,
I'm talking
is
to you
that,
in my
like,
eyes.
You've made me come downstairs.
Yeah, and that's really bad enough.
That look.
Yeah.
So, like, you can feel someone staring at you, like,
Oh, through your skin.
There's nothing worse than your mum says to you, don't let me beat you home.
Don't let me get home before you.
These times you're both standing outside
Yeah.
the yard and that.
So
But how am I going to
want
get
run?
past you to get in the house?
you know, when your baby's like staring at you when you're in a function with her,
Yeah.
but like you're not actually standing beside her, but she's scoping you.
You can feel her energy.
Yeah, you can
I've
feel
been
her
there.
energy.
I've been there. Like I'm getting daggers in the back of my
Oh.
head. Like,
I
yeah.
can feel some energy behind me.
Yeah, like,
Oh, your
Lo
conscience.
and behold,
just
there
standing
they
in the
are.
corner, sipping a drink, doing the impression of Myra from Belly. I don't like that shit.
Oh man,
Shout out to all our mamas,
Good times.
man.
Back in the day.
But yeah, man, I'm sure if you set out like in terms of like making sure she's having a balance of fun and like still keeping her sharp. Because you know, like there's one end where it's like just go crazy, but the other end where it's like you're off for 6 weeks, but doesn't mean you're not doing some like educational stuff.
Hold on.
she's sharp in a crafty way.
Damn.
So I caught her creating her own email,
Okay.
and I was like, "Why do you need an email?" She was like, "To download games," and I was like, "All games come through me. You know that. Removed account, finished, done, gone."
Damn.
Strict boy.
You're the strict
No,
parent.
but yeah, like it's necessary. Kids can't be running amok on the internet anyhow.
No, they can't.
Like,
You were gonna say
What kind
something.
of tech savviness is this?
Just the other day, yesterday, I was my colleague and I were speaking, and we were talking about summer holidays, blah blah blah.
Right, yeah.
So I was talking about how I would have summer holiday homework, but not like school appointed homework. My parents would give me homework. And she was just mind blown by this. So my question is, did you ever get books during the summer holidays that you had to do
Yeah, facts.
homework during the summer holidays?
Absolutely. Like,
Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
you've got to justify this playing out time.
Yeah. She was just like, my parents have never bought me like an extracurricular book.
The thing is that like my mum was cool, but how my dad was, she followed his lead. So
Come on.
it was like, rah, whose side are you on? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, because he was the
enforcer.
Enforcer.
He was on education,
Yeah.
and his thing was maths. He was on that.
Yeah, when they have something they're good at, they lean
It's
into
all
it all
over.
the way.
And I was just like, bro, like, this ain't gonna be me. And your teaching methods are crazy.
It's a very
Johnny
stern.
have 5 apples.
Very like impatient, like,
What again?
For France.
Oh my gosh.
yeah, it was mad. But you know,
They didn't know any better,
man.
man. Like,
It
you
is
know,
what it is.
Focus
Like,
on your education is a
yeah,
big deal.
Yeah.
it was a big deal. It was a massive deal. Obviously, coming from where they come from and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So they kind of like was like, you know, we didn't come here for no reason.
You're gonna learn this book.
Listen, you get a good education and then social mobility, innit? So
Yeah, but like I feel like my parents did have a balance.
that's good.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and there was like certain uncles there that were like, when it was like Christmas and
Right.
I'd get nothing but like the stuff that I wanted, he would come through with a dictionary.
Did I tell you, look,
Like
my
a
granddad
book.
got me an abacus for Christmas one time.
Abacus.
And I'm like, I was like, as an adult, yeah, gifting a child, what were you thinking?
I think there's a combination of two things, yeah. It's that thing of maybe that person's a stickler for education, and like they did the thing that a lot of our parents, I'm sure it's not just African parents, other cultures have this thing as well. It's like education is massive. Also, find that balance of I can't really afford something else, but I don't want to come empty-handed. So let me lean
okay.
into what I know culturally as well. Because maybe not, I don't want to be disrespectful. Maybe Donnie didn't have it like that, innit? But I can't come empty-handed, but I can find something that makes sense.
With the uncle that bought me the dictionary, yeah, he used to brag about getting it.
Okay. He was in W.H. Smith getting crazy. Fans will love this.
In W.H. Smith, you know, Pricey back in the day as well. Oh my gosh.
You're getting dictionary thinking, fuck! Another
Yeah.
one.
Collins. Crazy.
I hate Collins.
I did the Thesaurus. I had the like encyclopedia sets.
What was that? I forgot. The book was brown. It was like a set of them. A lot of
The
us had it-
encyclopedia.
Was it like? I can't remember what it.
Use your words.
Yeah. Do you know what? I know what
You know what I'm talking about. It wasn't just, there was like a brand. There was like a range of books, and I just remember them being brown, and it was loads of them. And a lot of my friends who go to house, there'll be like there's like 20 of them on
Yeah.
the shelf. Was it just an encyclopedia? Okay, cool.
Same color as the NRA folder.
Okay.
Let's not do this again, because just the other day, my friend was like flabbergasted that I never had one. Like she
Really?
could not believe her ears.
Oh yeah. No, you both were saying that like you don't know what that is.
Oh, did you not have one either?
What's that?
The
NRA.
NRA, the National Record of Achievement.
No, I had one.
Oh, you had one?
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
it
okay.
was just me.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just you.
it's
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, like, where did you go?
What?
What school did you go?
Oh my gosh.
So where did you school?
Like, not to school that made us hold our own certificates. We had storage.
You know what?
Snobbery, a bit of
Yeah,
snobbery
a
right there.
little sprinkle,
Nah.
Reform
The
for
fuck?
real.
Hey,
Don't do that. Don't
that's
do that.
my new agenda.
No, don't
We're
let
gonna
false
push
agenda
the
fly.
jeans to the side
No.
because I've seen a lot of people outside in jorts,
Secret Tory.
and you know what? I stand corrected a bit. The jorts seem like they're coming back. I'm seeing the man them in jorts and that. Do your
Nah, some
thing.
are gold.
Yeah, you know. Shout out to man them in jorts and that.
No.
But the reform agenda.
No, you can't wear jorts.
But what length is the jaw?
What do you know,
It
it's
depends
baggy.
on like
Joe. See,
he's got
this,
the jorts.
yes.
Yeah, Joe's got the jorts on.
Levi jorts.
But he's, in
But he's
very
got the
fashion,
fire,
right?
like he's got the fire, like
Yeah, he's
you know
trying
what
to
I
get
mean?
off the
It's very,
fire meat
like,
now.
it's like-
Oh.
it's like kind of high.
No, I feel like that's a good length. If they're like too short, then it's scary. But also if they're too long, then
No,
it's
but
scary.
niggas are wearing the parachute joints nowadays, and that's even with the shorts.
Oh, I even forgot to show you my Shaq jeans that I was wearing the other day.
You was wearing
God,
baggy
nice.
Yeah,
jeans?
there was like...
Everyone.
Wait, where's my
Yeah.
phone?
Oh, God,
I
nice.
can't even have my phone.
How many pockets did you have?
I was just regular amount of pockets.
Okay, cool.
Then they have mad rips in there.
Yeah, it was really like a jeans.
He was wearing a baggy jeans.
Yeah. I went for a different look.
Wearing baggy jeans with mad rips is kind of crazy.
It wasn't mad rips, like
Where were you going?
string. I was at room 187.
Oh, so you're doing like fashion, you're on try something different and that.
Yeah,
Don't,
that's actually
don't try
where I'm
something different.
going.
Me and Vans ain't there, you know.
I said to Vans, if Fola saw my jean right now, he would scream.
Okay.
Like, I feel like you'd actually yell, like Dave. Yeah, you really would.
Why was Dave screaming like that?
I don't know.
But yeah.
Alright, let's one
Got
buy me
gifted
an
an
AP though.
Audemars. Yeah.
I might do a backflip.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean,
Also, is that an everyday thing for you? Just around APs.
Oh no! I was
APs in 1942.
No, that's not what I was
All them
gonna say.
expensive drinks that Chrissy has when we're not there with her.
That's not what I was going to say.
Go on.
You don't want to
You
say
gonna
it.
play your glasses or?
No, I was going to say I didn't really know that you could reach the velocity needed to flip like that. But
I'm quite athletic, you know.
I told you, you've got the build for it.
You see this tone we're at right now? It's dangerous.
Dangerous. Yeah, let's go. Grass course.
No. I don't want to fight too much. There's
Okay.
there's a lot of stuff to discuss in that, you know.
Okay.
I don't like some things going viral, but I also love them going viral for teachable moments, innit?
Yes.
Because, you know, the streets are peak
So peak.
if you're a part of a life that you shouldn't be a part of. Even if you should be a part of it, I don't want you to be a part of it because, you know, your life is precious.
Yes.
Because certain men are coming from, I don't know if it's a dance, a motive, wherever, in the back of cabs, you know,
Oh yes, I saw this one.
jeweled up, sunglasses on, bottle in hand, look like they're coming from a wonderful situation, maybe on the way to another situation after. And they see the opposition as they hop out of the cab.
Okay.
And they engage in a sword fight.
Oh.
Yeah. And it looks very one-sided after a while.
does.
Yeah.
Oh, were they coming back from a rave like a dance?
I'm just assuming so.
Oh, 'cause they definitely like going corner shop just with jewels on. But that's just my opinion.
just the jewels on.
No, but like, never mind.
Yeah, but like
The motto of today,
it was
Chrissy,
in the afternoon.
is speak your mind.
Yeah, I don't want
Whatever
that.
it is, we'll clean up. Yeah?
Cool, let's go.
This is what you can say when you're not doing the edit.
Fair enough.
Uncle Drive! No?
Uncle, he was actually yelling for his life. Bless him. Like, that was quite scary. But why, like, violence is not okay, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But at least drag him out the car. This man
At least
is
just him up.
No,
Oh, girl math.
no, but,
So you
you can let me land.
oh my God, yeah. I'll land after my
Okay.
laughter.
Violence is bad, fine. But Uncle literally has nothing to do with it. You're just mashing up the man's
They
car.
say get the driver.
Yeah, so like, at least take him out the car. The man's got nothing to do with it.
He
That's
was out
what
the car
I
and
meant.
he, to be fair, in Uncle's defense and his ops defense, he did run back into the car. So they just chasing to wherever he went, innit? So, there is a school of thought of like, maybe he should have run somewhere else. But I do feel like him running back to the car saved him because in the end he did get away. But it's one of those weird things where like, we have conversations about knife crime. I've seen quite a few examples over the last like couple of years where, I'm not an advocate for people carrying knives. I've seen footage where if that person have a knife on them, it would have gone very differently. The fact he had a knife on him
It helped him.
Yeah.
helped, and maybe the
It gave
other
him-
guys weren't as on it as would seem.
It gave him a couple of seconds.
Yeah, and just also probably makes them back up and
It's awkward when
because
you jump back in
they're
the
like they're
car.
trying to stab him, but he's also got a knife as well, so they don't want to get stabbed also.
Yeah.
And when he's in the car and they're trying to get him
Yeah.
from outside of the car when he's inside the car and he has a weapon himself.
Yeah.
And the car is stationary, but it's not at the same time.
Yeah.
It's moving, but it's not.
Uncle, it's, you know them.
Donnie's not driving
them
it.
quiet Priuses.
Yeah.
Moving at 8 miles an hour.
So, like, as soon as Donnie said, I got the money, or they were like, get the driver.
Yeah, when I heard get the driver, I was
Like,
like,
what the hell?
what was killing me though is I didn't notice it at the time. When someone mentioned, I was like, this makes perfect sense. The driver didn't react quickly enough for some people to like it now. You can be in shock. I don't care if you're part of our life or not.
He's in shock
You're allowed to be in
until
shock.
they said get the driver. That's if anything's gonna make you snap back into
Yeah.
reality, it's that.
They said, hold on, I'm the driver. It's me.
Yeah,
It's me.
it's me.
Yeah.
Fight or flight. I'm off.
But also, his profile didn't give uncle. It gave boss or boss man.
Yeah.
If he said boss or boss man, I reckon he would have been patterned up quickly. Because we're not in Anish, bro. Who's uncle,
He said
bro?
Anish. Okay, follow.
If it was at Payless, then
he's
boss
used-
man, innit?
yeah, he's used to hearing
That's
boss.
what he's used to, innit?
Yeah.
All this uncle stuff, I ain't your uncle, bro.
I'm not your fucking uncle.
Address me correctly. he saw the pound notes and that. If I was him, I was like, bro, they're trying to kill you. Send some crypto.
Oh my gosh. Follow.
You're trying to give me cheeky £10 notes. Run some bread, man.
Do you know what I'm
No.
saying? Like Donnie just came fresh from like that Larry June video shoot, and then he's facing ops.
They said Nipper was in the back of the whip. sing for your safety.
Sing for your safety. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Do you know what it is? Because Donnie's all right, we have to find the funnies, man.
Yeah.
Because this isn't a funny situation, but I love how the internet reacts to stuff because we just find somehow to make traumatic things funny. And what I find more funny is how the road or road adjacent guys or guys who want to prove to us on the internet that they know road stuff start trying to like lecture us. We don't give a shit about what you got to say right now, bro. Away. This shit is if we want to run these jokes.
I do feel like I forgot what I was gonna say.
For me, it took a while for it to marinate before I can start finding the funnies. Like when I first saw it, I was just like, when I first saw people talking about it, I didn't know what they were talking about, what they were referring to. But for me, even in the group chat, I had to serious it out. I was like, I don't mean to serious it out, but nah, man, this ain't it.
My only thing with these things is, if you end up knowing more stuff, like I think you can do both. Get you a girl that does both, innit?
Yeah. But then it was also because of an incident that was close to home.
Okay, fair. No, I'll take
and
that
it was
back
just
then.
like...
No, fair. Because you know what it is, to my point earlier, catch me on the wrong day, I could be like that as well.
Yeah.
Because something's happened recently and then I'm going to be serious in this out and yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, so it was just like...
I get it, I understand.
On another, semi-serious note, I hate how much, like how on display violence is on Elon's app. I really don't like it.
That's true, yeah. That and the sexy stuff is too much.
Yes, definitely. But I feel like I tend to, whenever I come across a video that I don't like, and sometimes you see the like name of the account is insane fights or it's like block. I block all like because I don't like seeing.
She's not even lying.
It's actually called insane fights. Yeah,
insane fights. UK street blogs.
It's all of those accounts. I
Epic
block them.
knockouts.
Like what the hell? And they will just come up. Sometimes you don't know. Is it the For You page on? Not your page, the other one.
For You thing is crazy.
If you
anytime I see a crazy,
you have to look up, and I'm like, okay, I'm not at home.
Every time I see a crazy, every time I see a crazy tweet, I'm like, okay, it's not my followers. This is For You, and and then I'm starting to question my algorithm.
Yeah, why
I
do you
hate
think
it
this is
so
what I'd
much. Like it annoys me even more because I don't like that. I don't like it at all. So when I go out of my way to block, I don't ever like stuff like that, watch stuff like that. Why is it just here? Like I've seen, especially if you're just scrolling, I've seen clips of someone literally get their head kicked in. Someone like fell off like they jumped off like a building or a ledge type thing, slipped, cracked their whole head open. But you know, because it all happens so quickly, you don't know what you're watching until it's too late. I'm just like, why is this just here?
I think the horse is already bolted when it comes to a lot of those things. Like, even to the point of about you seriousing it out with the whole cab video. We've seen so many different things on the internet. It's probably made us a bit desensitized to violence. That might be part of the reason why we're so quick to joke about certain things as well. Because okay, cool. It's a random example. Remember the meme video of the guy? He walks in and he looks he looks Arab looking, looks super serious, and just looking around.
Oh yeah.
That person's a terrorist. That's. But it's like when you get to the actual context of the video, or like
100.
I think this white guy, bald head, and I think it says something about similarly like I don't have anything left.
Yeah.
It was on those paedophile hunter videos.
Yeah.
But that we use that content as like a joke for like if something funny, we'll use that video to reference. But when you get to the core of what the actual video was, it's nothing funny. But we're just so sick. We find the funny in everything, and I say we because I'm there as well. Catch me on the wrong day, catch me on the right day.
You have to.
Yeah.
You know, so but yeah,
like, I can't even argue that.
Even the videos are why are you running? Bro, you've got a big knife, bro.
Why
of course Donnie's running. That's like and also I think why we probably laugh more at that video as well is because after all of the back and forth, when he said to try to give Uncle money, he's on the phone, he called the boy then.
Oh.
Nah, stab me. I'm calling the boys in blue.
999.
Not that you should stab me, God forbid, but I'm calling the boys in blue. Yeah?
Yeah.
And I talk about the Crips. I'm talking about the other boys in blue.
I am a civilian.
Is like, yes.
Yeah.
Call him.
But you two had a knife. And he was engaging in sword fighting.
And this is where the realization happens in the midst of adversity.
Adversity is like, oh, you're not getting a promotion. Adversity. It's what you call adversity.
It's true. Oh my god.
Because like in street terms, obviously there's hierarchy and blah blah blah. Like you know, you gain your rep from, and this is something that is just gonna taint your whole. If your direction is that, then you do that properly, innit?
The internet was saying if he hadn't called the police, he was 10 seconds away from a guy and getting 1 million views on it if he dropped a song.
Yeah.
Because all he had to do was, I know how this stuff works. He dropped a rhythm.
He didn't know
a
that
week
the footage
later
would come out.
Where did that footage even come from? That's another.
I feel like it's inside the car, no?
But like, why? How and why did it
Someone
come out?
from the police had to
Yeah.
take that footage, and someone over there had a relationship with I'm just bait.
Or is it one of them ones like I want to show you guys like this stuff's fake because all these guys snitch type thing?
Oh, okay.
Because that's what I do like sometimes as well. Like, even though like it's not nice to see that happen to him, but it's like it shows the guys that are out there. There's no rules in this thing. Because even though we're critiquing it, there's still some people that be like, well, he was still moving wicked with his shank and that. He called the police. I don't see a big deal.
Survival mode will make you do things that even you say that you're against. Do you know what I'm saying? So he's like, rah, I'm still in this cab. The car's mash up, and these men are still tailing.
They're chasing. Mate, here it is. Where I may give him an out is if I'm being tailed and I'm saying drive me to the police station, these guys have just done what they've done to me.
Drive me to the ambulance.
They're not going to follow me to the police station. That might be the thinking. That's
Yeah,
the only.
100%.
If I'm trying to
like,
give him an out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a tactic, but obviously, like at the end of the day, I looked at that and I was like,
Uncle Drive.
like at the end of the day, he's trying to save himself.
Survival, bro.
Nobody wants to die.
Come on.
Many of people like, or you know, let's say the people that like are feared the most have done things where there's no footage.
Bro, higher ranking dons than him. People
Like,
with more scary guys.
More scary
But those with me are the scariest people that play both sides of the fence. You're like a killer snitch. You can't play with those people because they'll off you, but they'll sing as well,
Bro.
And this is why you should just stay in tech. There's a Gile waiting for you and an Oyster card.
Stay
Meet us
pressing
at Bank,
computer.
Canary Wharf. Listen, time
Not
to
bank. Not bank.
There's a Gile waiting for you.
You can
It's
even work from
funny.
home.
You can even work from home.
It's like the Captain America shield for tech dons.
You're so ridiculous. So ridiculous.
Gile on arrival.
It's just there, like waiting, floating, and then you just walk
It's
in
like
it,
The cabinet with the spotlight.
and it's like, oh, the perfect fit.
Just like a glove. Barber.
It's like all the Targaryens like waiting to see if they're the chosen ones to be the dragon rider.
Oh, then they got barbecued.
Damn. But yeah, man. Kids facial books, man.
Yeah.
Utilize this time in summer holidays.
Use this
that
time
you
wisely.
Don't go viral on the internet with Uncle in the back of the cab.
Yeah.
That's not your story, innit?
Don't mash up the PW's car.
Yeah, you just have to pay attention, man.
Yeah.
Keep your head on a
and,
swivel.
and it's difficult to do so.
Also, another school of thought before we get off it. We don't know what he's done outside.
What did he do
To
to make
get
them niggas that mad?
We don't know what he's doing outside.
Nah,
Also,
it's
he's
true.
bridging in the front seat.
It's true. It's true.
I don't know.
Yeah, that brethren in the front seat was like, I was like,
His spatial awareness is it's crazy.
is that the Utes? Is that the Utes? That's the Utes. That's the Utes.
He was in focus and out of focus quick.
Did he run away?
He didn't get stabbed, but
Damn.
he got away.
It looked like they left the two other Donnies,
Yeah.
and just focused on this one Don.
Yeah.
Damn.
Obviously, where everyone's doing their post-match analysis, like, oh, he set them up. He may not have, but that's what the streets are saying
Yeah.
currently, innit? So
2 thumbs down for the niggas that were doing a post-shank analysis. I'm so
Post-shank
shy for my
analysis?
people.
Yeah, they
Why is
created
there
spaces.
spaces about this? I'm so disgusted.
spaces.
Boo.
Actually, those things don't surprise me.
Boo. Were you in there?
No, come on, man.
I'm screaming.
Have a little bit of respect for me, man.
Okay, sorry.
Post-shank analysis.
Yeah,
No.
rate our guy.
Yeah, come on, man.
Okay.
Careful, man. Don't hurt yourself.
Oh,
The tricep bulging and that.
Hey, Chrissy, what's next?
I don't know. You got the menu.
We all got the same menu, bro.
You didn't send it.
I sent it last week.
You didn't send it last week.
I did.
Oh, for last week?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
It just rolls over, innit?
Um,
Like, lottery, and it just
Okay,
rolls over.
read it
There's
to me.
no
Let me
winners.
decide what I want to do next.
Rollable.
We can do what the fuck of the week.
I said read it, but okay.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So, We've got the France Olympics hijabi ban.
Okay.
We've got Enzo and Chelsea racism. We've got the Leeds riot.
What?
We've got what the fuck of the week. We've got the police head kick video. We've got Hugh Edwards.
The first
We've
one.
got Sonya and Massey shooting.
The first one.
And then new music.
Have you lot been watching the Olympics?
Not actively, just like the clips that have been online.
Listen,
Okay, go on.
Tom.
What? Go on.
No, I'm trying to remember the man's name.
Oh, we know you love a white
No,
man.
no.
What,
There's
the
a guy.
diver?
No, not that's Tom. Not Fury. What is his name? Tom Daly. Tom Daly.
Oh, the
No,
swimmer Don.
not the swimmer Don, but there's like a mountain bike guy. I
Okay.
watched a race.
Right.
That race was the epitome of the Olympic spirit. And I know it sounds so dramatic, but it was like a speed
Oh, yeah,
mountain bike racing
Was
thing.
it crazy?
1 minute, 26 seconds. This guy, it's like a all-terrain speed racing thing. You're thinking, oh, whatever.
It's like a like circuit.
BMX type beat.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So there's this guy, he's going for it. He's washed them, cleared them. Then he gets a puncture, so he has to come off.
A puncture?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So he goes into the pit stop bit, but his team just weren't expecting anything to go wrong, so they weren't ready with the tyre. So he's lost about 30 seconds, like
That's a
coming
lot of
in.
time.
So the guy that's
But
passed
they
him,
did it quick though.
they did do it
like-
quick.
Was it like, you know how the F1 pit stop, was
When
it
they
fast
got
like that?
the tyre, yeah.
Once they came out with the tire,
Okay.
yeah, but like,
The fact they didn't have the tyre on hand.
yeah, they were just like chilling. They were just
doing tricks in there on their own
they were just,
BMXs.
they were just like, chilling, and then I was like, oh shit.
And so there was like a couple seconds hesitation where they're standing, they see him come, so they're like, oh, then they're like, oh shit, he obviously
Oh,
needs
and
a
then the
tyre,
penny
then they go
drops.
back in.
Yeah.
So he is racing, and quite a bit of the terrain is uphill. So
Okay.
these people are pedaling for their lives.
Mm-hmm.
You're thinking, there's no way after like a good 30 seconds that he's ever going to bring it back. Maybe the last 10, 15 seconds of the race, he does something he overtakes the guy, but just in such a like mesmerizing way. That's the only way I can explain it. That you think, wow, come and
Snatched
see
victory
sports.
from the jaws of defeat.
He really did.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not watching enough Olympics. I've seen clips. Like, I'll just run down some stuff I found funny.
The coverage hasn't been that great.
Yeah, I saw it as a complaint. But we spoke about the fact leading up to the Olympics, we didn't feel like there was enough like energy around it. It didn't feel like
Yeah, and the rights have been bought out by
Disney, Amazon.
yeah, one of
It's
them.
not on like you don't usually watch it on like terrestrial television.
on the
It's available.
Was
Discovery.
it BBC?
It's
Discovery.
on Discovery.
Okay, cool.
Channel.
Like the Discovery channel?
Yeah, so
Like-
if you have
For Wales.
so if you have like I think it's Disney. If you have that, then
Then you get it as part of your package.
Okay.
And if not, I'm guessing you got to pay for it.
Yeah. So, it's a lot of it is on there, and so the BBC are limited with what they can show you throughout the.
That's where they're doing like
Okay.
highlights and stuff on the BBC.
Yeah, I mean, like at this moment in time, I know that a lot of people like are into solely like track and field, and that hasn't started yet. That's next
Yeah.
week.
That's when it,
So,
that's when
it
you're
gets a
gonna
bit
get me
spicy.
back on board and that.
But like obviously, some of like the obscure ones that like you wouldn't watch on your normal day,
Yeah.
bro. Like when you actually deep it, yeah, like you have a new level of respect for like some of these athletes.
No, when I had more time, man, I used to be like, to your point, rowing.
Steve Redgrave and that.
Anybody
Oh, watching
doing the is it the decathlon?
Mm-hmm.
The power event, shot put, hammer throw,
Triathlon.
stuff.
They had to postpone some of them, like because obviously in those ones you have to like dive into the river and shit. Like,
Well, the river's not up to scratch in
but
France.
the river is full of shit in
Okay.
Paris.
Is that off the back of protesters?
We
Yeah.
spoke
and
about
stuff?
this, remember?
Yep.
Ah, okay,
they were
yeah.
going to poo-poo in the river.
Yep.
I like that, man. Disrupt stuff, innit?
So
It's not
the
nice
athletes
for the
can't swim in
athletes,
that.
but
Yeah, the swimmers can't.
yeah, give us 1,000 burpees on the side, man. you can replace the cardio for something else, you know. But yeah, that triathlon, shot put, hammer throw, decathlon. I do like a triple jump. Back in the day, Jonathan Edwards, then man.
Yeah.
High
He was
jump.
30.
What's the pole vault? Who's the I don't know if she's Russian or Polish.
Sarah Shackleton.
Excuse me.
Who?
Sarah Shackleton.
That sounds Russian or Polish to you?
No.
You know, I'm gonna let you. But I think I listen to my now talking about like,
Yeah.
Those are my events outside of like the 100 meters, 200, all that
The
stuff.
last Olympics, I watched the BMX racing thing.
There was a guy from South that won, innit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
And I was like, yo, this is fucking cold. Like, because growing up in like an estate, for example, like bike riding was a thing, innit? Like whether you're on a BMX or the mountain bike. But doing all of that like in a race on a circuit in a timely manner, bro, like that shit is difficult. Like these man's thighs must have been burning.
What's the indoor cyclist thing?
That,
And like,
yeah.
And I only say that speaking of thighs, because their man there, legs of steel.
Yeah.
Those guys,
Chris Hoy.
yeah. I said, yeah, I need to get on your leg plan.
Yeah.
Because this is crazy.
Bro.
Can't
like,
buy no jeans.
Yeah, bro, them man, like, how they train, it must be nuts.
Yeah, it's insane.
They train, like, for years just for this moment, like, where seconds is the difference.
That's how I feel for people. So you're like, Olympics every 4 years, isn't it? And to your point,
Yeah.
you could be seconds out or you can make a small mistake. You've been on point for all this time leading up to the Olympics, but maybe the lights are too bright.
Yeah.
And you fuck up and now. And it's shit as well because no one wants to hear this, but like, you finish 4th, yeah? Sad, innit? Because you're not on a podium or whatever, but like, you're the 4th best person in the world. Like, you're an elite level athlete, but no one cares about losers.
Yeah,
we just care about the person that won for the most part. And it's like, you know, like it's a comeback story and you get second or third. But like, you finish 4th, that's a big deal. But to me saying that to an athlete, they ain't hearing that because they want to finish number 1. That's why sport is such a, like, it's gripping when you watch it.
Yeah. And like, I was watching Simone Biles earlier today.
Crazy.
And that is someone that's not affected by the bright lights. Like,
in fact,
you know when they say
made them
that
brighter.
yeah, do you know when like they say like, you know, someone is born for something?
Yeah.
She's born to do this. Like, it's just one of those things where like, whatever she does, you can't necessarily train for it because everything she does is like almost inch perfect.
And she picked like the maximum degree of difficulty when it comes to her. It's like, do you want to make this any harder for yourself? Because I don't watch them. I like watching things where like, Chrissy's got a little bit ego thing where she feels like she could do anything.
Yeah.
But there's some events I'm sure you watch Olympics, you're like, I can't do this. Or am I speaking for you here crazy?
Maybe not shot put. I mean, if I really wanted to, but I'd rather not.
Okay, cool.
What? Not even like the stuff that Simone Biles is doing.
I mean, with the right amount of dedication, yeah, I could do it.
I would like to say though,
there's doing something, and then there's Simone
I didn't say I was
Biles.
going to do it well. I said I was going to do
There's
it.
doing something, and then there's Simone Biles level, like, and she's like carrying the rest of the USA team. Like they're like, oh yeah, we don't even have to.
You
know what I mean?
We just got to cheer her on.
Yeah, it's just like when, you know, the other Jamaicans were looking at Bolt in the relay.
They still held it down. The thing is his
Johan
aura was so
Blake
strong though.
The thing is that like we only have to run half our best.
Nah, don't do that to them.
And then pass it to Donny.
No, my memory serves me correct. Don't do that to them. Johan Blake's leg, Asafa Powell, them man, it weren't baby food.
It was more Johan Blake.
Them not set it up for him to. It's not like this our star player, just let him carry it home. He's actually technically got the easier bit. Because just as long as that baton change is cool, you're bringing it home. Go and rewatch it. Yeah, Johan Blake's leg, he weren't playing no games.
If it weren't for Johan Blake, it may have been different. But at the same time, because Bolt was never in threat of anyone.
Yeah,
we never knew his full capabilities.
So what you do is obviously that's your star player. You don't waste him on the first, like, in case, let's say there is a fuck up, because of how quick he is, you have him on the last leg, innit? But those legs there, that second and third, they're vital. That man on the bend, Johan Blake, now he's go and watch his thing again, and the time he hit,
being that quick is actually mad.
Yeah. And then you got someone like Usain Bolt in your time.
Being that quick is actually mad.
You good?
Like,
yeah, are you?
Oh no, I didn't know someone's
good.
Going on.
No,
right,
as long as you're right.
Right. Are you sprinting from Nigeria? What's going on? Your energy's high, boy. Are you good over there?
You jumping as well? You trying to save your boy?
I remember my first Lamborghini.
I was just wondering why you
Exactly,
were
exactly.
just so aggy. Like,
Just followers was looking at me sideways.
No, there was a lot going on behind me. I was just worried. Is everyone
Heel.
okay? Yeah. Listen,
Go
someone
on.
cut you, don't bleed on me.
Don't,
Alright?
don't you
Don't
dare.
bleed.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
don't bleed on me.
You're talking about Fancy and Johan Blake.
See, this is why men can't show other men appreciation
no.
because now you're just gay.
No, I didn't say that.
For no
Just said it
reason.
sounds like you
Like
fancy him.
Tyson. and that.
See,
No, not for you.
Tyson. Gay.
you want
Another
to get it sports, innit?
yeah, athlete.
Oh yeah, slip my mind. But you know, sports is my
Are you going to be
specialty.
cheering on? Who you cheering on? Shakari Richardson or Shelly Ann Fraser?
Shelly Ann Fraser.
Okay.
What a babe. Like, it's just so funny and beautiful.
Who
And
was that
fast.
athlete? I forgot. I think she's. I won the country.
I don't even think that Shelly Ann's like one of the favourites anymore.
She's always a favourite. Don't say that out loud.
No, like obviously,
I'm being silly.
but yeah,
She's coming towards the end of her career. Like,
I
Yeah,
want
it's
a
their last
podium.
Olympics.
Like I want a podium finish.
I think she'll get one. Who's the? We spoke about it the last episode we had when we were speaking about sprint. I think, and I was saying, is it Elaine Thompson? One of them is being trained by her husband, and she ain't want to race with him.
So what I'm hearing is that
I
man
get
is
by
the
the real
problem.
coach, man. I hubby, stay in the kitchen, man. I cook up some rice and peas, man. Boil 2 dumpling. About you out here training.
Oh my gosh.
No, man. This
You know when, like,
men
the
can
women-
kill.
Yeah, they can. Yeah,
You know
I
when
agree.
women like are just far too gracious.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we,
Oh, yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like
My man,
yeah,
my man, my man.
my
hubby and
man,
that,
my man.
Yeah.
Like she's giving him a job now, and like look how he's fucking shit up.
That must be tough though.
But you know shit though, because she's
Nah,
a double.
hiring and firing the husband is
No,
crazy.
she's a double champ.
yeah.
So it's like.
Don't all of a sudden now come and
But in his defense, yeah, the only way was down for her. Because in terms of like, no, because her staying at her level is winning everything as she's already won in it.
Okay.
So if she has a slight slip up and it's attached to her husband being her coach, what's the first thing you go? It's because the husband's the coach. Now, it's been a drastic slip in it. I still have hopes for her for the Olympics,
Okay.
but
They're not as high.
yeah, you stepped away from. I forgot because I think it was. I think she stepped. I've forgotten the name of the coaching facility. It was in sprint that they all kind of came out of, and in like it's all well and good when everyone's doing all right, but then when it's clear that someone's leading the charge, eventually people are going to leave, and she was one of the people that left in it. So it's like, okay, cool. Your husband's training you, but
So he's saying the husband's bad vibes.
that's what they're saying on the streets of Jamaica.
Sometimes, yeah, just be a husband.
I agree.
Just be a husband.
But is being a husband enough?
Yeah.
I mean, some women will tell you that love ain't enough.
Yeah, love ain't enough, man.
I didn't.
I hit the track.
So I guess like in an ideal world,
Yeah.
working together makes sense. Getting
Yeah.
the bag together could make sense in that field. Not like, you know.
Now, in his
after
defense, he's not just like this is
9 to 5.
just a random guy doesn't know anything about track and field. He is in that space as well.
But obviously, if you're not bringing the results after I've been champion,
So move.
But that's why it's shit though, because she could be doing something that's not helping her.
out of love,
Like no
she's
one's
running from love. Nah, run from
she's
hate.
running from love.
No, she's running.
I know
like,
what you mean.
You know,
Like,
I understand, but you landing it like that is hilarious.
but run like, you know, like out of hate.
Yeah,
trying to
run like
beat
someone's
a bitch
chasing
at the
you.
finish
Yeah.
line.
Yeah.
Hate, like, ain't no sisterhood here.
Oh.
No, I think there's
It's Kendrick controverse.
Yeah.
Like, you lot are my mates, but when we're on this track together,
Anybody can get
I'm
it.
murdering you lot.
yeah. And it was like that for a while when Shelly Ann was winning everything. So changing the guard, like it wouldn't shock me if Sha'Carri has a good performance at the Olympics, especially what happened before. But I would like to. I've got a bias in it. I would like to see Jamaica get a 1-2-3 because it pains them.
Shelly Ann got married and started slipping behind.
He's saying men can kill.
I'm not even doing this agenda.
No,
I don't
man.
part of this is-
No.
Keep it going,
Listen,
keep
I'm
it
an
going.
honorary
Keep
couple.
going.
Let the record show. I'm
It's
an
true, it's
honorary
true, it's
couple.
true, it's
Keep
true, it's true.
And I don't care when it's time to call out the man. Them, I'm there in line with
The
them.
men are the
Pass me my
Man's
lychee
like,
you know
martini.
what? You're too successful, babe. Like, I don't know how to deal with this.
Yeah, come on, man. Step back, sis.
Yeah,
man.
like, you know, let the others, do you know what I mean? Like,
How greedy, man.
how greedy.
How
How many
greedy.
medals do you want?
Innit?
Can you not see your junior ones?
Junior ones, you know?
Nah, but she's definitely one of the GOATs. And
Yeah.
it's still very much like, I think the Americans are starting to get back to a level where they can actually like stand toe to toe with.
Yeah,
the
now
Jamaicans.
they suddenly love track and field again and they care about it. They allow it.
Yeah. I mean,
That's why a bit of me does want to see the Jamaica 1, 2, 3. I think Noah Lyles will win.
Yeah.
His is the 100.
I haven't been focused on the men too tough. Can't lie.
Yeah. But as you said, it's not till next week. You said track and field, isn't it?
That's
It's
when, like, you know,
when it starts heating up. and
yeah,
that,
when they start doing the heat.
I'll start paying more attention. Then at the minute, it's just
Yeah.
I'm just whatever I see on socials is what.
The swimming
Fencing.
dons, the show jumpers.
Yeah, that went off.
or the
Equestrian,
horse,
yeah.
equestrian stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, the BBC is obviously going to play that because that's where like
that's
Team
their
GB
consumer
excel,
base. Yeah.
and that's where they win all the
No,
golds
they
and
do well,
silvers
yeah.
and shit.
Yeah.
So
I did see one guy belly flop when it comes to the dive, and I was like, that would have been me. Like, to the point
yeah.
earlier about like training your whole life, you're at the Olympics now. You might have had amazing dives, and then just on that day you slip. The lights are too bright. It's just too much.
It's all
and
over.
I would dive like that on a normal day, but this is like elite level athletes, so for them it's a big deal.
Yeah.
You know, like when people dive and it's like minimal splash. I'm like, how do you do this?
How do you do that?
But when you see
Teach
someone's
me.
belly flop, you're like, yes, you're
Listen.
human just like me.
I was watching these swimmers like going neck and neck, and I was like, "You man are lucky that Phelps ain't here.
Different time though, innit? What's the
Different animal."
the synchronized babes that do the thing in the water?
Synchronized
swim?
swimmers,
Yeah.
yeah.
That I find so like this is just so showy and that it's so middle class and that. How
yeah.
is this really a sport? I'm sure there's a degree of difficulty.
Yeah.
Yeah. What like, and to get it to that, like, think about like all the sports that you see,
Yeah.
at the Olympics,
Two
and
sets.
think about like the low level aspect of that sport.
The low level aspect.
Like-
What do you mean?
It's just like the beginning stage.
Okay, like
It's just
grassroots.
so far apart, like from Olympic level.
Yeah. I
Even
don't-
like mountain biking.
Yeah, I feel the one that I still don't understand is skateboarding. That for me, you can't convince me that's hard. What you did in Ollie, ooh.
That's
Like-
definitely hard. What you mean?
I could do that.
Like even the concept of like skateboarding for me baffles me. Like how can you do all of these things and still keep your feet on this small board whilst moving?
Coordination.
I mean, if it's so easy, you do it then.
Don't let me get a skateboard. Because I will learn out of spite.
Seeing you in baggy jeans and skateboard is actually on.
How
brand.
did we get there? How did we get there? I can't like skate in a skinny jean.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
the
if you're
thing.
Dougie in.
I feel like I could do skateboarding. Is it curling? I feel like I could do that. Where they
Where they're scrubbing the.
yeah. I feel like that's
Is that curling?
is that curling? No, I feel like that is curling.
Okay.
I feel like growing up in a Nigerian household has prepared me for that. All those years
All the
of like,
sweeping and
yeah, I'm like,
Cinderella vibe.
yeah, it's definitely like in my blood. What else could I do?
What else is an Olympic sport?
What was it so far? The equestrian, all of that stuff. No, thank you, because the horses are just so high up. That's a lot of stuff. And what if? I always think, what if the lights and the people cheering just spooks the horse, and now you're on the floor?
I think they're like, you know, professionally trained for like those, like any type of circumstance during an Olympic type of event.
And I mean, it's still
Because
a
they have
wild
to lease the
animal,
horses.
which to me is.
I miss
We're talking about leasing horses.
leasing horses.
Yeah. So for the Olympics, I thought the equestrian people had like brought their own horses, but they leased the horse. So I thought you could just pull up on the day to like a horse rental and be like, "Hey, what you got it in black? Yeah." Don't about that. It wasn't exactly like that. I'm just talking about all the Olympic sports I could do. So definitely curling, definitely skateboarding,
Skateboarding
diving.
is great. Jorts, to be fair.
Bye.
Yeah.
That's.
Jorts with a silver chain.
Do you know what's,
Giving Limp Bizkit.
do you know what's really annoying? Yeah, I said skateboarding, and he said, and Van said, seeing you in baggy jeans skateboarding would be hilarious. But like, why the jean? Can we not just focus on my skill?
Aesthetic, innit?
Yeah, but like you're trying to rubbish the skill of skateboarding.
I'm not
by
trying to
saying that,
rubbish
like,
the
you know,
You could just
skill.
turn up tomorrow and do it.
I'm not
just do it.
saying that I could like compete tomorrow at an Olympic level.
Do you know what
but I
Tony
could do
Hawk
that.
did like back then?
I'm not trying to be Tony Hawk, but I could do that.
Just trying to be Chrissy.
No, but at Olympic level.
Okay, maybe not at Olympic level. That's like, I believe in myself, but let's be realistic.
You're taking this belief so far. I love it. though.
Wow. What else? Maybe not the javelin. I don't know. That's just a bit scary.
I like javelin.
I feel like you got the
No,
nose
but
for it, though.
you was training early part there. You just got
Follow. My upper body strength
Yeah,
is
you're pushing back on the myth that women don't have upper body strength.
I
But
do.
remember, like Foles was saying that he was doing like the shot put in school and that.
Facts. 2-time shot put champion.
I find that
Facts.
so funny.
You've got the build for it.
Facts.
Yeah.
2-time
I don't
shot
know
put
why-
champion.
I don't know why I find that
400
so
meter
funny.
winner as well. Did we win the relay?
So what, like the thing right, the ball right next to your neck?
That wasn't necessary. That was
Okay, form.
That wasn't unnecessary.
What do you
Was
mean?
it?
I'm so upset. I can't even talk. Enunciate.
Oh yeah, that S was sharp though. That was a really clean S. Love
You
that.
don't like the
King.
ball being next to your neck?
I don't like how you're talking to me right now.
You know?
It's just yes or no.
I can't confirm or deny these allegations.
Wow. Can't talk about
That tickled
sports
him, you
again.
know. He's a pussy. But yes, I was a shot put champion for 2 years in a row, and then Gareth Trong won.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyone that's called Gareth, step away.
Tall, big dude.
Yeah,
and when he
step
won as
aside.
well, you know, like I had like my last shot to win it. Yeah, I was like, I'm still not gonna win. You know, like deep
Yeah,
You
down.
have to
yeah.
go down fighting.
No, I just knew. But
You have to go down swinging, bro.
when in school, I was like all round athlete and that. Rugby, football, cricket. Could do it all, man.
Shout out to your school, man, for having like different options.
Oh, what did? I'm not even.
They said, everyone said, is it what, football or jail?
Follow. Follow.
That's how Vans was kicking stones.
Oh, that was quite
So to
crazy.
go to the slammer.
Are you? What did you breathe out there?
A bit of fresh air in it.
What-
Let's gather my thoughts.
What
That.
sports did you do at school? Like, what were your options?
Football, that was it.
Oh,
I thought football or jail, man.
oh, okay. Did you have different options?
Football, rugby, cricket. I think those are the main three. And obviously when we would train for sports day and stuff. So we had like South London schools. That was a big thing for us. What else was there? Yeah. I wasn't obviously in the suburbs like you, just doing equestrian and lunch and that.
Oh yeah, but you'd be
Show
screaming
polo,
that we
doing
didn't
polo
live
and shit.
too far from
You
each
was doing
other.
polo and that. Lux Freak. Come on.
You're so annoying.
Chris is out there in a native on the horse.
You're so dumb.
Is that a nigga on a horse?
We had trying to think of teams. We had hockey, netball, basketball,
God, I love a
football,
netball, innit?
badminton.
Shout out to
Athletics.
netball babes.
I was
out
a
there,
netball
man.
babe.
Is that more babe?
Yeah.
Love that.
Even the ones that are doing it now. I'm
That-
like, oh shit, like that's cool.
Takes a lot of stamina.
No.
That's how the man them going goals.
Yeah.
Those two things are not the same.
What?
Oh no, hold
Why
on.
they're
Sorry.
not
I
the
think
same?
No, I
We're
think
even
it's
giving
different.
plaudits because really and truly ours is
They ain't no
there is
institution
no
like goals.
like comparison like our team.
Okay,
innit?
guys, cool down.
Passion.
You're ready to
Yeah,
shit
like-
on the women.
And
Fucking hell.
Hey, focus.
Damn.
Nah, we were so ready.
Yeah.
You, like, can we cool down?
We're cool.
Yeah, we had like quite a lot of different sorts. My school tried to have a cheerleading team and didn't really work out.
Hold on,
That's
but,
not-
like at what age did you stop playing netball? Foles, you're breathing mad.
Damn.
Sorry. It is. I'm trying to
I'm
focus.
like, what's that noise coming through my ears, bro?
What the hell is happening in here?
Bright lights.
Okay.
Bright lights, right?
Maybe like 21.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I still played in a like what do you call it? Like a fun league type thing. Maybe till I was like 26. So like a Wednesday
Don't
after
like
work.
that.
No,
For
like
fun,
a Wednesday after
recreation.
work.
Oh, right,
yeah.
right.
No, that's hate, bro.
What?
Big.
He
Just
didn't-
such a hater.
So for our listeners at home, yeah, he pulled a face. He heard Fun League and he pulled a face. It's like us, we don't get paid to play football. We'll go and pay to play at goals with the man them. That's bad.
Very, very bad vibes.
Yeah,
sometimes.
fun
Nah,
league.
do you know why? Because I knew I had these times.
So you didn't know she was playing netball and that. You thought she was airing your calls. This time she wasn't lying, you know. I'm with my girls in my school.
In my score, I'd got a couple scores. Yeah,
That's
like
funny.
I've played netball for quite a while.
Shout out to you, man.
Yeah, our school was very. We had a swim team. Like our
Dope.
school was very. You're gonna do something
Yeah.
like.
When
you
you're
have
in
to get
school, a lot
moving.
is you. I mean, you take for granted how active you are. Because when you get to like college, uni, depending on how like if you're into like a sport, let's say for cliche like football, but when you come out of school, you realize, hey, if if I don't keep up this active lifestyle, yeah, this chicken and chips is gonna start catching up.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Spread out.
Then they get to a certain age and start blaming second puberty.
Spread out's crazy, and second puberty is crazy as well.
First of all,
sometimes you got to let them cook, you know.
Are you good?
You know they're chatting shit when you got to let them cook.
Yeah,
second puberty, stop eating, man.
Guys,
It's a
fact,
thing, man.
It's a thing, guys.
That is facts, man.
I mean,
You ain't done no cardio since you was doing your GCSEs. They talking about second puberty. Allow me, man.
Hola.
Stop, man.
Please stop.
Stop, man. I'm here to support your cap. Because all shapes and sizes we support you, but stop the cap. Stop it, man. Second puberty. Well, am I gonna get second hairline? What the fuck are you not talking about, bro?
Hola. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
No. Support me.
Yeah.
Enunciate.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Follicles.
The only thing we missed in the Olympic chat was the hijabi ban. If you want to serious it out, so
Not
Yes.
really, but okay.
Oh,
sorry.
I mean,
did you discuss one?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so obviously it's in France. We spoke about there being feces in the water. Just obviously we always reference France as a place that will protest.
Yes.
And we envy them when it comes to protesting.
They love it.
And this is something I feel like should be highlighted more because, of course, stuff is happening in the world at the minute with Israel, Palestine, etc. Just all this stuff going on. But the fact there's a hijabi ban that you can't wear hijab, I think is nuts.
There are so many more issues that we have to think about. There is literal fecal matter flowing through your river.
Yeah.
Maybe focus on that. Why is it's not like you're saying that people can't wear things that are too revealing. It's the complete opposite. So what is the problem with stuff like that? I would much rather people just come out and say we don't like Muslims.
Yeah,
Just say that.
Stand on it.
Just say that. Just say that. But did they give any what was their rationale? What was their reason behind it?
Let me just see if I can find an article just to reference.
So I know that for I've seen news stories of hijabi women at the beach in France.
Yeah.
And people will come up to them and try and take their swimwear hijabi off or try and take their scarves off. Why are you so pressed that someone is covered up?
Yeah.
They're not being they're not exposing themselves to your children. They are just going about their business. And it's my guess that a lot of these people don't even know what they're mad at. What is it that upsets you so much? You feel like they shouldn't be here. You feel uncomfortable. Again, if they just came out and said, it makes me feel uncomfortable, just say that. Own it. It's not okay, and I wouldn't agree with it. But
I think from what apologies to interrupt you, from what I'm reading is because France is more of a secular country. So there was from what I'm reading here on BBC, there was a law in 1905 which kind of sealed the separation of church and the state. So I think that's where it stems from. How it's being played out, I'm with you. My suspicion is more of an anti-Islam angle. But if they're ever trying to give themselves an out, it's because they don't necessarily have the influence of a religion, how some nations do, where it's very clear, for the most part, this country follows this one ideology. They don't really have that in France. Of course, because of the evil they've done in the world, you have a lot of immigrants from other nations that come over, and you have a lot of African immigrants, immigrants from other parts of the world who have a shared religion, which is Islam, innit? So just seeing that, I think it just left kind of a sour taste in the mouth, and I was like, I feel for the athletes because you've got a decision to make now. I don't wrong anyone on either end. If someone then doesn't wear the hijab to compete, I don't look at them as less than. And if someone then is forced to because of how strong they are in their beliefs, doesn't compete because they can't wear their hijab.
Yeah,
I feel for them as well.
Yeah.
So,
but by that token, my thought is there should be no religious symbolism. Nobody should be wearing a crucifix. Nobody should be wearing any type of. But again, it's so easy for people to decide. It's just this one thing.
Yeah. Where does it start?
Where does it start? Where does it stop? Because if it is an expression of faith, there are lots of other things like that. So why are they not banned?
Easy example. I'm sure, like Vans said, next week's probably going to be the start of the track and field, and more of us are going to watch. You're going to see sprinters on the line. They're going to have a little chain with a cross, and they're probably going to kiss it.
Yeah.
Do this sign. Just cliche sports things, innit? And I have no issue with that. So, but why is an issue with this? You know,
That's my thing. Like,
And-
just stand on, like, if you're going to be a bad man, stand on it.
you stand in your business, man. You know, so
Did you watch the opening ceremony?
I saw clips. I've not really checked the Olympics. I saw some of the discussion around. People felt that it was some of the stuff was a disrespect to Christianity because they felt like it was depicting the Last Supper. But I've seen some other angles said it's more about Greek mythology, and Christians don't need to get their knickers in a twist and that. You know,
Either way, it was arse cheeks.
that I'm with you. What I saw didn't look great.
Like, obviously, there's that London bias, but looking back,
2012 was crazy, bro.
crazy. Like,
Beijing was crazy.
Beijing and London were like GOAT Olympics.
Yeah.
Maybe even Rio as well.
Oh, yeah.
Rio.
Fling Rio in
That
there.
went off.
I'm trying to think.
The last one was Tokyo.
Not bad.
Was the last Olympics in Tokyo?
Yeah.
Yeah. Rio, UK. I'm trying to think where else.
Didn't they have one in Abu Dhabi? Or
You
The UAE?
might have been thinking about
That's the World
football.
Cup.
Yeah, you're thinking about the football.
okay.
Yeah. World event though as well.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, the Olympics was 2012 Olympics was cold, man. Like, it was Bolt era. Beijing, London, Brazil, Rio. That was Bolt era. So Jamaica era in track and field. Like, it was just them
Dominating.
Yeah, man.
and Gatlin trying to, do you know what I mean?
You got to firm that, man. I've been watching some podcasts. I like how he's been coming across though, because been honest about like the rivalry was brazy, but Usain Bolt's just Usain Bolt.
Yeah.
And apparently, when he'll be running, remember that race is over in like less than 10 seconds. Donny's talking to him as he's running.
Yeah.
Is this that translucent man? The really light skin one?
No,
Nah.
Justin Gatlin is American dark skinned guy. He's just like he was like the number 2 to Bolt.
Translucent.
I don't know who you're talking about.
He's a
Sorry.
very light skin man.
Oh, another Donny in an American.
And he was saying that Bolt was like, as he was
chatting to them,
racing,
man.
he was chatting to him like,
Yeah.
I'm coming, get your knees up. Get your knees up, get your knees
Knees
up.
to your chest.
He's like, I'm coming, all right, look to
Bro,
your right.
imagine that running in 100 meters, yeah, under like 10 seconds, yeah, but still having the time to talk.
Talk wicked as well. Crazy.
Lyrics, innit? Come on.
Still having the time to, like, only them man can slow time down with how fast they're
And what's
running.
mad is he would slow up before, like he could have had the record even whenever the record, if the record ever gets broken, he could even be like, if I didn't slow down for some of these races,
Yeah.
You can tell he's not going at full pelt.
yeah,
Like, it seems like, yes, that man is running incredibly quickly,
I
but
could run quicker.
yeah.
That's how it feels like African parents. You come up with an A. Where's the A
Where's
star?
where's the star? Did you lose the star?
But maybe he only has a superpower where he has that burst for like that last 6 seconds.
Possibly.
Yeah, he's
We'll
not
never know.
the best starter. And it's a lot to do with his frame. Like, it takes him a while to like build up momentum. He's not
Yeah.
one
He's
of
a
those people
big
that's
boy
gonna
coming
be-
out of blocks. You're not. Yeah,
He's not like
short and stocky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't do it. Ignore it. I do want to cover some other things before we get out of here. I know I think we're having a good blend of serious and silly this week. Back to serious, slightly more serious. I don't know if you guys saw the video of what happened was it the airport in Manchester, where the policeman kicked the young guy in the head.
I saw it for a split second,
Yeah.
and then I saw that first kick, and I said,
Because
well,
you can't really do them videos,
I
can you?
can't- I cannot watch
I
them,
understand why. I understand why not. I saw some conflicting conversations about it, and everyone's got their natural biases. Fair enough. You're not gonna like push back on that. I'm somewhere in the middle,
Okay.
even though like it's definitely about Babylon.
Okay.
I understand people are going to be emotional in response to certain things. So that the conversation is prior to what we see in the video, the people on the floor in the video around them had assaulted some police officers in it.
okay,
But I saw an extra conversation that was in response to someone putting hands on someone's mum.
okay.
We can all relate to being nice, humble young people. But if someone did something to Mumsy, I might find superhuman strength to do something back to them. innit?
Am I right in believing the mum wears a hijab as well?
Yes. So on on that theme as well, that might play a part. Cool, we don't know, but we don't get training in regards to how to deal with police. we're all in this room now. If I was to say, ask you guys, how many different jobs have you had in your time? How many different industries have you been in? It wouldn't shock me if it was 2-3 different industries you've been in. At this point, we're all on mid-30s, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wonderful, we're glowing, you know, but all on mid-30s.
Mid.
We're up there in age and that. Crazy.
No, I'm just saying, like, oh,
What, you're a young babe?
not hit dog collaring. I was going to say, I'm not in my mid-30s yet, so don't age me. Thank you.
So what are you then? Early 30s? Dirty 30?
I'm still early 30s, technically.
Come on,
Yeah, for a
talk to
couple more
them.
weeks.
You're almost mid, man. Lying, man.
Yeah, almost, but not quite.
But the point I'm making is, for a lot of police officers, people in that profession, you arguably have a job for life, innit? If you don't have any mishaps, you have a job for life, innit?
Even so.
You're there in public office. You're above a certain level of behaviour, right or wrong. Yes, you are still a human being, but you have that. You have your pension. You also have the feeling of protection of your uniform. That is a real thing as well. You have all these things on your side. You don't get to just spaz out how the normal civilian can spaz out, because they're still wrong. That's my thing as well. Like, if that person put their hands on a police officer, I can understand people say that's wrong, innit? Now, if you hurt Mumsy, then I give them the room and the wiggle room for being emotional and acting out, innit? But if that's what caused them to put their hands on a police officer, then it's all wrong from inception, innit?
Yeah.
I don't know why they put hands on Mumsy or what caused that, but we just go off what we've seen, innit? You don't know what's true and what's not, but let's just go with what we've seen factually and then all the additional stuff just to add into the conversation. Cool. That may have happened. They put hands on Mumsy, you respond, and then we see a police officer. If someone's down on the floor, even like from a combat sport point of view, you wouldn't even see in UFC someone kicking someone in the head on the floor. They are fighting in a blood sport where like you can snap someone's arm off, you can render them unconscious. It's not gentlemanly conduct. If we go out and fight now, obviously we know the roads are the roads and that.
Yeah.
Man will mash man up if that has to happen. But there are some people like, no, stand up and fight, innit? Like if you're getting rushed now, it's a different thing, innit? You're going to see that Air Force print coming to your head, innit?
Yeah.
Because people don't care. But a lot of people don't rate that. You've already got them subdued. You kick out and you stamp on someone's head. That could cause them serious injury and possibly kill
Death.
them.
Yeah.
I might be reaching, but possibly
No,
kill
not
them.
at all.
No, not a reach at all.
We
So
bet
I
you
don't
can.
give you an out as a police officer, especially with all those other things that I've added to it as well. You're in public office, you have all these things on your side. And if you want to mend that relationship between the public and the police, that's if you want to. You don't have to, but if you want to, then every now and then you've got to make an example out of someone. Especially if it's clear as day, you've done something wrong, you are not above the law.
Yeah.
Just because of your position, just because of your badge, just because of your uniform. No, hold that person accountable because what they did was wrong. And if anyone else in the video, all the stuff that we've not seen from the people that they were detained, if they've done things that are wrong, punish them as well. Because I weren't there. It's not my family. Hold them accountable as well if they've done something's wrong. But kicking a man's head in when he's on the floor.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is the thing where like you can't even defend, the person was antagonized or frustrated. You've literally been trained on how to deal with the public in all matters.
It's scary if that's the
You know
case
what I'm
because
saying?
you...
like, yeah, exactly. But then, your true colors come out and like, who you are
Yeah.
Yeah.
as a person really starts to come out
Show
beyond
your ass.
the uniform. And then you just start to see the true hate coming out. And that was literally what we saw.
I don't think
well,
I don't think a badge or a uniform can create something that's not there. I think it will amplify what is there.
Yeah.
So, for example,
I believe that.
So if I get money tomorrow, you're going to see the real me.
the real. Sorry to everyone. When you, we know
Apologies
who
in advance.
you are. Like when. I think specifically with the police force, that's where we hear it a lot, irrespective of whether it's in this country or another country. There's a common theme that you hear of people who were perhaps bullied in school or who were vulnerable to.
We have no
lots of
empirical
different
data.
ways.
We see that thing online a lot, but
I feel
power,
like,
innit?
yes, people who are power hungry, you can definitely see it happening like that. When they get the power and the badge and the uniform, they can then hide behind that.
Yeah.
And use that as like, well, I was just doing my job. No, but equally, there are police officers out there who go into it because they genuinely want to help people in their community and provide that support. So I don't think their uniform inherently makes you evil or bad, but it will amplify like what your motives and intentions are.
I'm with you to a degree.
No.
If someone said they felt like the uniform does make people inherently bad in that, I wouldn't push back on that though. Because I do think there's an element of that also.
Yeah, like,
I think that's like, even to what you're pointing about the what was you saying before Chrissy spoke? I just wanted to push back on. It escapes me, but I think it was just about them behaving a certain way. But even within that, it's not that it's showing their true colours. It can just be a mistake in the moment, but that's still bad itself. That's the point he's making. That like him kicking out and that could be like, it's showing his true colours.
that's a crazy mistake.
No, it is, but I'm saying even within that, you're still accountable for your mistakes.
Yeah, 100%. Like, especially like from, let's just say from an employment level.
Yeah.
Because obviously your livelihood is affected and all of these things. But like at the end of the day, when you are coming up against, like, let's say for argument's sake, so like that you're up against a situation where you feel like, you know, your well-being is under attack.
Yeah, you feel threatened.
Or you're feeling threatened by, like, you know, a bunch of people. That's still not how you should react as an officer.
I don't like that. I think it's a cop-out, man, because I'm sure we
Yeah.
can link it to the thing in the US. You're actually the person that's got the upper hand. Because I'm sure in that video, in the Manchester police video, those are police with guns as well. Am I wrong?
I don't
Did they have guns then?
I'm not sure.
I can't remember.
It was in the airport, so
I think
it's not
they did.
far-fetched.
I think they did. So
Yeah.
for all intents and purposes, you had the full upper hand, innit? If you were that scared in that position, then when are you going to be in a position when you're not scared? Because you're dealing with the public. You know, you have the numbers on you. You may have the taser. You got a baton. If I'm correct, if it was gun police, you got your gun, you got your handcuffs, you got so many things
Bro,
in your arsenal.
You're in an airport.
They were spraying people up.
Yeah.
There are witnesses in there as well, and not even just witnesses, like CCTV. An airport is one of the most highly places
Police
ever.
areas, yeah.
So imagine if someone's like that, or someone like that is in just a secluded road with some people, or just not in a public space. If you can be that bold in 4K, what are you doing behind the corner?
That's true.
We don't know.
Yeah, you can't push back on that argument. That's a very valid point. You know. So yeah, it's all around the world, and I just feel like hold that person accountable. They shouldn't get away with that.
Yeah.
Jail time, loss of job. You know, I don't know. I'm sure we spoke on the podcast. It might have been lifted from somewhere else where, like, if it started affecting police officers in their pocket, where it's like affected their earnings, pension, overtime, all these things, I think we would see a reduction in some of these incidents.
100.
Because it's not that I don't think you're all the way going to change a lot of people.
No.
Because like, if you go and sit in people's houses, a lot of the people present to be tolerant on a lot of topics. But if you get in their yard now and you hear some of the conversations, it probably would shock you.
Yeah.
But because they know how they have to present, they can't get away with things. They present a certain way. You're not going to get some of these police officers or people in power in general just to outwardly change their behaviour. But if you affect their pocket, they have to fall in line.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So, but I said it was going to link to what's happening in the US. So I'm sure we saw the footage of Sonya and Massey. And that's just another rest in peace, first and foremost. Definitely rest in peace. That's just another example of someone, in my opinion, being trigger happy and leaning into the I'm in fear, I'm scared. Someone goes to go, you give someone an instruction. So first and foremost, that person called for your assistance. I shouldn't be calling for your assistance as police officers, and then I die by your hands.
Yeah.
That's first and foremost. I call for your assistance. You come to my house. You give me an instruction to turn the hot water off. There's hot water on a stove in a pot. I go and do as told. And I just utter the words, I rebuke you. And that triggers you so much. You say you're going to shoot me in the head. And you do as promised and kill me. And they don't even have the decency to even go and try and do the medical response thing to see if you can save my life, or it's just my life's just so disposable to you, you know.
Yeah.
And seeing that, it's like, so what was happening when we didn't have 4K cameras, you know?
Honestly, in that, like, just the fact that the police officers were very much like, one of them was going to go and get help, and the other, he was like, oh, I get my kit or whatever.
Yeah.
And then the guy was like, she's gone.
No need.
Yeah, like even if she is, it's just like just that it just came across very like
Regard
flippant,
for
like,
human life.
it's
There's just
yeah.
none there. And you've shot at her, then told her to put her hands up. This lady is dead. Like, huh? Then he realizes that the other guy's still got his
body cam
cam on. And just the whole thing is like, you see a lot of people have more compassion for literal animals than they do human beings. And sometimes, and like a step further than that, black people, a step further than that, black women. Like, just like you said, there's no reason that as someone whose literal job is to protect and serve, who has a duty to the citizens of the wherever you serve, nobody should be in fear of calling for help from the police. And from my understanding, she also said, like, don't shoot me or don't kill me or something like that, like when they were coming in the house. People should not be this scared of law enforcement, but they are. So why is it just like why is this just a thing?
Yeah, America's a very, very crazy place. It's because Donnie don't bath as well, bro. That's why it's scared of hot water. It's insane,
Yes.
bro. You know,
Stinking.
I'm not even saying alternatives, but like, you say you're going to shoot her in the head. You're also a trained individual when it comes to firearms. So you know areas of the body that are going to be more susceptible to killing someone. I know it's going to sound crazy to say, but
Shoot them in the foot.
for like if you was in that much fear,
Yeah.
and you're there with your partner, this is a lady. Not saying that someone can't be in a poor state of mind and like make
And
you feel
dangerous.
uneasy.
Yeah, of
but
course.
if that lady can make you feel so uneasy, you're not ready for the police force.
And two
in
of
my
you as
opinion.
well. Yeah.
You're not ready to be out there on the streets and all the things you could face if that lady in her home could have you so on edge that you withdraw your firearm, threaten to shoot her in the head and do it, and you're not even checking her after, just off the back of her going to do as told and turn off the hot water. Let's say his angle was going to be he thought she was going to throw the hot water.
I feel like I read somewhere that there's been misconduct in, like,
from that particular officer.
From that particular officer in previous jobs.
That wouldn't shock me. Just of how he moved. That's not your first time
Yeah.
overreacting.
Yeah.
And that's an understatement
And
to call it
wasn't checked
overreacting.
when he was enrolled into the police force.
Yeah, man.
God.
It's rest in peace to Sonya,
Indeed.
Massey, and I mean have people like her as well, man. I want to we can finish off lighthearted a little bit. I feel like we've got a very good contender for what the fuck of the week this week.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, the one Van sent into the group chat earlier. I feel like our HR president should read that one out.
It's me.
Yeah, it's you indeed.
And where did you send it?
Group chat.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Oh, yeah, this. So the question is, how y'all found out y'all was been cheated on? I'm bored and I want to know. So someone said,
Yeah, hello.
this. Do you know what I have to say? I did think about you on the weekend. I thought you were right about
A blow. No justice, no peace.
We were so close. We were so close.
God is always on my side.
Okay. Cool down.
Oh, yes.
You were right about Glow. Do you know what? Never again. Because first I said our pod, and now this. That's it. So this babe said, this man went and cheated on me, tweeted about him cheating on me in Yoruba, knowing full well that I don't understand Yoruba, sent me the tweet, told me to send it to a mutual friend to translate, and that's how I found out I was being cheated on.
That is crazy.
You know, earlier
men
you
not
said, what did he do to make them niggas that mad? Do you know what level of wickedness and skullduggery you have to be like swimming in for you to send it to her in another language, and also you send it on a mission, so she had to earn the truth.
God.
These are the scenarios, where I understand the babe in Gone Girl.
Fair? You said men can kill.
The maddest thing one of my friends
You got to do it back.
has ever told me about a breakup is that when she was younger, let's say like late teens, early 20s, a guy broke up with her over the phone
Okay.
and then was like, no, let's get back together. Come over. So it's like, okay, we get back together. Like, oh, okay, great. And then at the door, he broke up with her again. and said
as she arrived, as she was
door,
leaving.
No, at the front door, like when she was there, and he was like, I literally just wanted to see your face when I broke up with you. Folla.
Badness rules the world.
Folla.
I'm sorry.
The scream you scream? What the hell? Is that not wickedness?
I don't want to laugh. That's crazy.
That's actually mad. No, you fully laughed. You screamed and you laughed.
What that is? Do you know why? Because when I hear some of these stories, obviously I don't know what's true. Obviously, this is your opinion, so I'm sure you're not lying. Your friends not lying, yeah. But so many things happen. I'm like, it's not that I want to behave this way, but I'm like, the audacity. Some of the stuff men out there have got away with, yeah. Yeah.
Imagine a babe doing that to you.
I couldn't imagine it. It wouldn't.
She's
Deep
broken up
Negro
with
style.
you over the phone, and then she comes over, and then there's that small little hope where you're thinking,
it's a direct. I came over because that's you said she
went over.
Yeah, so it would be me coming to her house.
Oh yeah,
and then she opens the door in the robe and that, and says, "Oh, by the way, I just want to double confirm that we're not together."
So you've made up over the phone. You've actually made up.
I don't know, obviously, because I know
thinking,
you'd have poor connection in your house, but just in person, I just want you to know that when you wake up tomorrow morning, me and you're not together. So if anyone asks you outside like how I'm doing, don't answer.
Let me hand you the blade so you can stab me in the back.
Yeah.
one more
So
again.
what is it?
Haven't you done enough? The pains, the torture, the torment.
That's crazy, man.
That gender is very insane.
I didn't like that tweet because it lent more to the argument of like
Nigeria being insane.
No, just let me land. The Yoruba demon thing, which I think is an urban myth. I feel like it is a plot by the white man to keep us down.
I just feel like too many black women say it though. Like I don't understand.
Black women are not above being infiltrated by the white man to hold us back.
Fair enough.
That's crazy though. I send you a tweet of me saying that I cheated, and you have to go and get someone to translate for you.
That's crazy.
And the person sat there with you going.
That's like.
The
Dons on Curious Cat though. This is their
my God,
their girlfriends
dragging their girlfriends online. I need to find out like on a secret account, and then you find out that the person that's been calling you like a pigskin, wide back, snout nosed dragon is actually your boyfriend. Is that not scary?
The hate's coming from inside the house. What a time, man.
Wow.
Yeah, that's definitely a top contender for what the fuck of the week.
Yeah.
Obviously, we missed last week. I've got some just random additional ones. Obviously, you have a hive called the Chrissy Hive, and I like to think that they really love you. Sukiyana has a hive. I don't know why, but
eating niggas' asses.
Her hive are eating her toes. I don't saw the video of that.
I did see that. Yeah.
She sat in the back of the whip, and a young lady's eating her toes.
Yeah, she's actually
devouring.
Yeah.
And I just thought straight, would Chrissy's followers?
I've lost hope on black American women.
Well, okay. Show this much love, if you're calling it love.
No. Anyone
you wouldn't even want that type of love, would you?
Don't you fucking dare.
Okay.
Anyone that knows me well enough would know not to do that. Like, you can't even say hello too loud or too quickly without me like being a bit
on edge.
Yeah. And then you want to try and like
you start glitching.
Yeah, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
That was just a random one. Someone had a seafood boil
in a Shein bag.
I was like, you know what?
But asterisk.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah.
There was like promo videos or photos on the babe's Instagram page or whatever she sells these things.
Yeah.
And the food was advertised in the Shein bag on her socials.
What, Shein just like providing bags for seafood?
No, that girl was just doing sustainability.
Oh, right.
Like, rather than throw it away, make use of it.
Imagine if you ordered like on Tabba and somebody sent it to you in a bag for life. Wouldn't you be like, what the actual fuck is this? Like in an ASOS bag. Wouldn't you be like, excuse me? First of all,
tasty.
Microplastics. Let's not do that.
Yeah, let's be careful.
What made you go with this verse?
And what was in there? Was it shoes in there? Was there like panty in there before?
Very true, yeah.
Just, it's like...
When you start questioning, like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Why do people not ask these questions?
No health and safety regulations.
Zero. And you can't just be buying seafood boils from people's Instagram pages. That's weird.
Like, but I thought people knew this, like, prior to 2024.
No.
Like, be honest, guys, yeah? Have you not had food somewhere from a moody spot and it slapped?
Yes.
After a dance, a moody kebab. I'm talking moody.
Yeah, but like
dim, like moody
yeah, but it's
kebab.
not coming in a boohoo bag.
Or like a bookie Chinese. Like, I don't want to start lending to stereotypes, but a bookie Chinese. And it slaps. Don't sit here and lie to me.
I don't know if I've done that.
Obviously, we know your extensive palate, so.
I've gone to a bookie spot.
No.
And I'm not saying I support, I just like, obviously, there's
bro,
always,
in my
always
time,
lines.
I've been to bookie like food spots.
Fine, thank you.
But like,
where you're at in
when I
life
was-
now, you wouldn't do it.
when I was like a child.
When you're making £10 stretch.
Yeah, when I was a child.
Yeah.
Like a teenager, maybe.
You thinking health rating? No. Just
No, I'm with you.
12
Like,
wings,
like
£1.
just because you see everybody likes this person that makes cakes on Instagram, you don't know what the state of their kitchen is or health rate and stuff. So I do get that on a serious
They're
level.
moulding that.
But I was just saying, a lot of us have been there, burst after a night out, and just a random chicken shop or kebab shop.
Yeah, now the stomach rejects like anything bookie.
Yeah.
Rebuke you.
There was a point where, you know, I had that belly of steel.
See,
Stomach
iron
of
belly.
steel.
Flat iron.
Now,
It's
No
good,
way.
man. Better out than in, man.
100.
Have you guys got any what the fuck of the weeks before we do some music and get out of here?
Just the state of the economy in general.
Okay, that's a bloody fuck.
Yeah. That was it.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what I did want to do actually? Following you inspired me. Your passion
Oh my
for
God.
what?
I don't know where we're going with
Are you
this.
nervous, B?
Go on, I'm listening. I'm with you.
I said that I would give our listeners a word of the week.
Yes.
Because
Word.
I think it's just really important to
word.
just expand your vocabulary. I
Hey.
did it. Okay?
Stalling. Oh
I
my
did it.
Are you gonna pass MOT? God.
It's the tequila, guys. It's the tequila. So now you're my op.
I mean,
No, fair is fair. Because
It's funny.
if I make a mishap or Vans makes one,
Yeah,
we'll react the same. I didn't even
Okay.
scream that loud.
So you're so annoying. So the word of this week is vapid. VAPID. One of my personal faves.
Let me note this down.
It's an adjective
okay.
offering nothing that is stimulating or challenging, bland. When someone is dull, without liveliness or spirit.
So your commentary is vapid.
That is a wonderful usage of the word. Follow, do you want to give it a go?
I like that you chose vapid.
Fair enough.
Yes. But I think, that's a really great one. I like to use it. You know, when someone just has just nothing about them, just
cauliflower between
Just
the
I
ears.
saw a
vapid.
meme that like women have been posting this past week. I'm gonna start booing in conversations when I'm no longer interested.
No. If I'm talking, you know me, I like to wax lyrical. And she, 2 thumbs down, she boos you with bass.
oh my God.
And my ego will take a big hit.
Do you know what I would do?
Boo, popping balloons.
Sometimes like, do you know what?
That's Chrissy's passion.
The
She's walking behind
wickedness.
guys outside the station popping balloons.
I was even thinking of the you know, like when you can do the bubble
Bubble.
on iMessage.
Right.
So sorry to the Android users, but you know, like when you can, I put the thumbs down, but make it pop up all over the page. That's what I would do. That's my
A
bag.
wicked woman, man.
Okay.
Shouts out to you, then, man.
Yeah.
I respect the wickedness,
Fair
man.
enough.
Yeah. As long as it's not in our direction,
Yeah.
I'm all for it in that.
Step steady then.
I always step steady, man. Step correct, man.
Okay.
Thank you for the beverages this week. I think it inspired a half decent episode.
Yeah, that's enough. You'd cut off again for like another 3 months.
Pardon?
I said you cut off again for another 3 months.
Damn. Tough crowd out here, man.
Yeah.
I've been enjoying some music recently. I've tried to make a concerted effort to, even though it's been a bit difficult for some of the artists out here, trying to pay more attention to UK music. Obviously, I like what I like, but like Tion, Wayne and Russ, I think they tried to go 3 for 3. Didn't land.
What do you think of Fabrizio?
It's a nice touch.
Fabrizio Donny.
They tried to center it around too much at the moment of if England had won the World Cup or the Euros.
The Euros.
Euro,
Oh,
sorry,
they sang that
Euros.
song.
If they won the Euros, that's because that's what they're trying to go for, innit?
Here we go.
But it didn't land, innit? Now Tion's now independent from what I've seen,
Okay.
so he's no longer part of a line. I don't know if he turned down re-signing or he got let go of. I'm not sure, but we'll see how the song. I don't think the song going to be a grower. You know, off initial listen, I think it's Cheeks.
I saw the snippet, but I haven't gone to
Listen to the full song. I don't think you like the full song. I listened to
Yeah.
the full song a couple of times. I don't like it. I don't need to listen to it anymore.
It's a lot,
It's not going to change my mind. But the point I wanted to make is that I do feel like when you aren't with certain powerhouses and you don't have that machine behind you, or maybe the additional expertise and know how to find a viral moment, that even songs that might have done well back in the day, they get perceived, because like some songs were shit back then, but
Yes,
they did well
very
numbers wise,
shit.
innit? Just because of what was around them and the moment, and maybe the energy of the genre at the time, innit? If I'm not being too elongated, this song's come out. I don't think it's great. They've done well together a good few times now, so you're not always going to hit it out of the park. But if Tion Wayne and Russ can get together and not make a banger, I do understand why some people go, "Oh, UK music is on the decline," and that. Not saying they were the big pinnacle of like good music, but in terms of success, them two are up there in regards to like singles and stuff, innit? So if somehow, some way between them two, they can't find a song to like, you know, really penetrate the airwaves and the streaming site and that, are we in a weird place? Because the conversation keeps coming, everyone's project keeps coming out, and more I'm seeing numbers coming out. Like,
Yes.
this person sold under 1,000, you know.
I agree, because people aren't making solid bodies of work anymore.
Aye.
Follow.
English is chasing you and you're running. English is chasing you and you're
Follow.
faster.
Just about. People aren't making solid bodies of work anymore. It's very much like looking for that viral
But were they ever
song,
though?
song. I feel like there was definitely more of a because it wasn't so numbers focused.
Yeah.
People wanted to make a good EP or
I think
like an
numbers
actual
always been there though.
project.
And I'm
But I don't think like
saying
not as
we're
much
arguing, but
now.
like, okay, cool. Even like, okay, I don't want to make this a tea conversation because I want to get onto some music that we enjoy. I want to be quick here. Even someone like him, yeah. In my opinion, the last album was Green with Envy, the one that's got the song with Black on there. I don't think that's a good album. I don't think it did well in regards to reception. I've done more numbers wise, but I don't think it was a good album. What was saving a lot of people in this modern era of streaming is having a big song or two, and that will inflate your numbers for that week because of how well that song is streamed,
That's
innit?
doing, yeah.
But now that those songs are becoming few and far between, and some people don't have the push of the label anymore, they can't hide behind those numbers. So we spoke a couple of weeks ago about Steph London and Island 54, her debut album. But I've referenced it last week, Vans did as well, and we referenced it at the time. What's the EP called? Is it Senseless, where she's got the orange wig on? At the time, that didn't do well either as well. So if you don't have that big song that's streaming well, you actually go and if you actually check and do a little, you get the fine tooth comb, you see a lot of people haven't been doing what album-wise for a while. What's been able to mask it is being part of a big label or machine, or having the right support and having songs that have done well leading up to it, so that inflates your numbers. Now those things aren't there. I know some people as well are suffering from being at their last requirement of their deal. So you see, like, I also feel as well, it's not just, I'm with you about some of the music. There's definitely some music that isn't good enough, but I also feel like there are games being played with certain artists where, cool, you're at you fulfilled your requirement, you've made your money. This is your last album before you got independent, we're not going to support you. I feel like you can see when the support isn't there with certain artists.
Yeah.
They don't get a push, they're not doing the rounds in regards to the promo. The album just feels like it's just been thrown out. It's clear as day, nobody's Beyonce. You can't just put an album out with minimal promo.
Yeah.
That's not going to work for you. Dance. Get on TikTok and shuffle your shoulders.
Yeah.
Two-step.
And
Backflip. Do something.
And this is where people say that like my delivery is harsh because like
Your delivery.
people, certain artists get to find out that they're not as generational as they think they are. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so
Yeah.
like there's only so long this sound will be around for, and these men are finding out in real time. So I don't know the contractual obligations of Tion's deal, but it wouldn't be far-fetched if they were looking to drop Donny, because they just know that the climate has shifted.
Well, maybe what he wanted to, they want to pay. Because was it Brit Awards? What awards were he said, next deal I'm signing, I want 10 M's. Because he's talked a lot of money talk. So
yeah, because he knows how much his singles are generating, and you know, as usual that you see with labels,
yeah,
a lot of artists are getting a smaller piece of the pie.
of course.
Right? So he's like, rah, looking at the numbers, looking at the chart position, and it's obvious to see that like I'm not a project artist. I'm a singles artist.
Clearly,
because that's where all my success has come from features and from singles.
Yeah.
Right. So you got to look at it from how the labels are looking at it, and maybe they thought of it that way, or maybe they thought that getting Rush Millions and Tion together again would break the curse that a lot of these UK dons are, you know, suffering from at the moment.
Yeah.
But, and I was saying, like, you know, a while back with all the swarms and all of them dons that, like, you know, around COVID, cool, everyone's sitting in their yards, they'll buy your shit. But then we're in a different climate at the moment. Like, I'm not saying that there's bad music out there, but like, you man are just relying on your success of the past. Like, you have to go out there and promote your shit. I'm seeing a lot less of that.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing the rollout being as it should.
No, I'm with you. I do feel like to shoot some artists on, but I think there are probably two major things for me is new sounds being ushered. Well, not new sounds that have worked before being ushered back in. So maybe this is just the, you know, like this little wave of the period of time we had for a while doing well. There's going to be a period for maybe it's the bands or the country or the more ballad stuff. Maybe that's going to come back in and dominate the charts. So there's just, you guys just got to go back underground for a bit, go into the club scenes, go and figure it out.
Yeah, and like,
and those things are actually above artists' head. Those
People
are
don't want to do that.
Your audience of 2 years ago might not be the same audience of today.
That's fair as well.
Them people could have grown up in those 2 years.
Yeah.
And were no longer investing in this type of music. And like, you're trying to find an age range that, you know, can take this in, and they're just no longer interested. It could be that as well.
Also as well, maybe we overinflated where some of these genres, let's say drill for example, specifically, was meant to go. The peak elements of it are the ones that they feel directly from the curb, like directly.
And it's also like how music is consumed in the UK as well. Like, people feel that there should be like, you know, one or two people that are at the top only, or, you know.
What are you saying is what, as consumers feel like that, or the higher ups?
Yeah, I think that the consumers are looking for things that are right in front of them, but they're just looking for something that exists in their minds only.
Fair. Okay.
What?
I won't push back against that. Yeah, so it's a wider conversation. I feel like, to Chrissy's point, it's definitely a quality issue, but I feel like there's another side of it as well, of like, there are things that maybe artists aren't aware of, or they are, but they're not telling us. They know what's coming next, and it's out of their control. Because if the music industry wants to move a certain way, they're going to move a certain way. You guys got to sit down for a minute. Some of you made really good money. Like, you're meant to shift, innit? You also as well, I think it is a bit crazy to feel like some people are going to be on top forever. You're not going to be. There's going to be peaks and valleys. Trends are in, genres are in for a minute, you know. Some genres stay, whatever, and that's definitely what it is. But some genres, like, look how many years you've spoken about grime being dead. Then it will have a resurgence again commercially. I'm talking like, for the people that really love grime, it's not dead because they go and find it where it is. But commercially, there will be hot periods where like Skepta's back outside and you've got to shut down, or Wiley's doing something, or this artist is breaking through. Then there'll be time periods where it's not getting radio play or mainstream play, but it still exists somewhere. Yeah. But you just have your seasons, innit? So it might just be
because the pioneers are still active. You know, obviously, God willing, like, you know, you would want longevity in the careers that you choose.
Of course.
So
Wretch is back outside. So let's talk about some stuff we do like. We've got the Daily Darpy.
Yeah, we've got the Daily Darpy. He's back outside. It's obvious. He dropped, you know, a 3-pack not too long ago.
Yes, he did.
So, you know, he's active in the studio, and Daily Darpy was just another demonstration of like, none of you niggas are seeing me.
And you know the worst thing about it? It was like,
wow.
And not as a diss. I'm just saying that like, it's Wretch. Nothing on there surprised me. There's still another gear to go. That's just an extra reminder, just to show you that I'm going to be back outside. And I do love it because Kano, Bashi, they all have to be having conversations.
Yeah.
Because we're all outside, we're showcasing. Since Kano came back, arguably 2 for 2, Made in the Manor and Hoodies All Summer. Bashi's now dropped his project, which has received really well. So yeah, Rich come back outside, and I was like, you know, this executive role at 0207 Def Jam, it's cool. You want to rap, bro? It's not over. You're going to rap again. Yeah, like, and he's showing us that. So
that man are never away from the studio. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and with all the other names that you named, like every Avenger knows each other's powers, innit? So
that's big facts.
They know what Donny can do when he steps out, and like, even if you do perceive it as light, to a lot of people, that's a level that they can't reach.
Facts. I'm just saying more for Wretch's level where he's at, and like, there's more gears in it. Like,
yeah, and it just depends on where he's at. So you can just tell that he's sitting in a comfy position.
Yeah.
But either way, I'm excited to hear more music from him.
I'll do some recommendation of stuff that I'm enjoying at the moment very quickly. I don't know if Vans, if you want to put the laptop on, if you want to play anything. If not, no worries.
It's dead.
Okay, no problem, my brother. Do you want to go first, Chris? You got something?
No, go ahead.
Okay. So Hailey, I think, is finally ready to step into being a solo artist. And he's got a song called Pure Blue, which I think is amazing.
Yeah.
He had
dropped it last week.
I don't know if it's like a listening session in Pop Brixton a week and a bit ago. And obviously his dad's a Ras, he comes from like a certain heritage. This song for me is leaning more into like a lovers rock vibe.
Yeah.
I think it's beautiful. The song's called Pure Blue. And he's got another rhythm dropped as well. I think Anaya Bingy. Let me just find this out, I'm just correct. I don't want to misinform our listenership.
Don't do that.
Yeah, Chrissy will be on my neck. Where is it now?
While you're finding that,
Love and Clarity is a song. Naya Bingy mix. Sorry.
Okay.
Shout out, Chrissy.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed a song this week called Bite Size by Six Said It.
Six Said It.
Yeah,
okay.
All one word.
Enunciate.
Your S has been quite sharp this episode.
I try, man. It's the tequila.
I've listened to Mustard's new album, DJ Mustard.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Faith of a Mustard Seed.
Okay.
Very good project.
Chrissy rolled her eyes.
I roll.
Just at the title, cliche, but I love it.
Yeah.
Good album, yeah?
Good album. 14 songs.
Any YG on there?
YG is on there. There's quite a few man on there. It starts off like quite, just by the title, very biblical.
God did type
Kirk
vibes.
Franklin on the intro. The intro and the outro are, quite like,
spiritual.
Very, embedded in like the church type. And he was talking about his journey going to church and bringing his mum to church and things like that. Like how, it shaped him and all of that other stuff, not growing up with a dad, but his dad's brother actually taking him and his sister in, showing him what it is like, to be a father and all of that stuff. But there's some interesting features on this project. There are some singles that came out, one being Ghetto featuring Young Thug and Lil Durk, one of my favourites on the project. But Lil Yachty's on there, Vince Staples on there, Quavo's on there, Travis Scott is on there, Ty Dolla $ign, of course, Blast, Roddy Ricch, LMA, Future, Kodak Black.
Scary.
So yeah,
it's feature heavy.
Feature heavy.
He's a producer on it.
He's a producer. So,
of course.
I recommend it. 14 songs, and check it out, man.
Do you know his project have minutes that I've been enjoying? Morrison. It's called British Trap Royalty.
Okay.
So if you ever remember the Ruthless Records days, SBTV days, standing beside him,
the Mac guy.
That's Mark
Morrison. No.
Close enough.
This is a white man. Morrison,
Okay.
Yeah. White English gangster vibes
from the East End.
From Newark.
Like Phil and Baz. What's that guy's name? Paul and Baz? Gary and Baz? What's their names?
Say another white name.
Tony?
Steve. Tony.
Gary.
Liam.
P and Baz.
Pete and Baz. Thank you.
Not like that, no. The only thing they have in common is they're all white.
Okay.
But yeah.
Good for
This
them.
is British Trap Royalty. Decent project. in comparison to some of the numbers we've been speaking about recently, he actually did fairly all right, numbers wise.
Okay.
Not saying everyone should care about that, but I was just
I don't.
fair. It's always interesting just to look and see, okay, where people landing. If your audience is still engaged, and they look like they're still engaged when it comes to Morrison.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd say go and check it out if you like that type of UK rap, road rap, whatever you want to call it. I think it's a decent project.
Yeah, cool. And what else have I listened to? Jamila Barry just dropped a new single called Fuck It.
Okay.
On one in brackets.
Wonder what that's about.
Does what it says on the tin.
Yeah. I've spoken about her before, so I'm a big fan of her. So yeah, she's cold, man. Just another single, so check that out when you can.
Did you like the Cardi song with Rob 49? I think the guy was called.
Not really.
Okay. Chrissy, no? That reached your news desk?
No, it did. I really enjoyed Cardi's verse.
Very explicit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
He's hurry up and drop the album though.
an authoress, an orator. I love it.
Who, Cardi?
Yeah, stop being shook. What will be in it? Maybe I eat my words, like how we were always on Sis about dropping the album, and she did an SOS modern day classic. But it's been a long time for
Yeah,
Cardi
hurry
being
up.
it.
Stop.
And all the online antics and that, like, I don't want you to, like, any artist that has good standing with their fans online, get themselves in a weird space where, like, people now start acting like they don't really fuck with you anymore. And if she's not careful, it's not happened yet, but she's not careful, that could potentially happen. Or you just tune people out where they're like, they don't want to run to hear your music. So
yeah. Oh, and Ryan Leslie came out with an NPR Tiny Desk.
very good.
Les for prayers.
Which I was very excited about, and I watched it, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. Couple gripes, but I'll talk about it another day.
Not a problem. Vans putting the gripes on hold. You got to keep
Pause.
it in the chamber.
But yeah, shout outs to our Les, man, a real legend in my book.
For sure, man.
Mine too.
But I'm happy to leave it there.
Yeah.
Oh wow, don't sound too excited to go.
I'm supporting you.
Jesus. Do you want to close us out or?
Bye.
No, come on, man.
Okay.
You be getting on to man for saying love when they say when they end. Is this how you end conversations? Oh my God.
Thanks so much for listening. Find us on all the places that we talk shit on the internet. # off the cuff pod. And we'll see you next week.
And yeah, man, a blout.
Who?
A blout. You forgot you said that.
A blout.
You
Fair enough.
Bye. Bye.
Peace.
Love.